one. Certainly not two of the best teams in the NHL, but we get what we get, don't we? And tonight I think we get a nicely even matchup between two of the youngest teams in the NHL. But before I get to all of that, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you guys are wondering, my name is Don. This, of course, is Buffalo SportsCenter. Welcome back to another live stream. And as I mentioned already, and you can see up there on the scoreboard, we got the Buffalo Sabres taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And it's a bit of a strange game. Comes at a weird point in the season, I would say. Especially for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They have lost a couple in a row. They are really struggling to hit their stride. And they have struggled mightily on defense. Not almost on par with the Buffalo Sabres. Now, the biggest difference between these two teams is that the Sabres can score goals in big bunches, unlike the Columbus Blue Jackets. They cannot. The Sabres, of course, are second in the NHL. We've almost already hit the century mark in terms of goals. They'd have to score, I believe, 6 tonight to reach that mark. And against this Columbus team, who has struggled mightily on defense without Zach Werenski, I wouldn't put it past them. But we got two people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Wednesday evening in the middle of finals week for college students and another day in December, I guess. But we go back down to ice level now to talk about some of the starting goalies. And for the Sabres, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen gets the start once again for Buffalo, and he will be facing off against Joonas Korpisalo. So two of the most struggling goaltenders in the NHL. We'll see which one wins this battle of who can make less saves. Make sure, guys, if you are new, let me know in the chat. I love hyping up new people. But it's going to be a funny game, especially since we have Johnny Gaudreau on the ice. And I think a lot of people forgot about him since free agency happened. Yes, Johnny Gaudreau did willingly sign from the Calgary Flames and go to Columbus for family reasons, even though he lives almost 7 hours away from Columbus. His family does. It's going to be a weird game, not only because of Johnny Gaudreau, but also because of this kid line for the Sabres. Everyone has been talking about them, and they've been fantastic. Jack Quinn, Dylan Cousins, J.J. Peterka have all lived up to the hype. Each of them are at a point-per-game pace over the last week, and they've really hit their stride since that Boston Bruins game. And they looked really good in that Bruins game. That's the first taste we got of this second line. But with the first line rolling, I'm sure the Sabres are really welcoming this second line really hitting its stride. And let's talk specifically about Dylan Cousins here, who has really just blown up over the last month or so. He's up to now 24 points in 25 games. He's been fantastic for the Sabres, and I wouldn't put it past him to put a couple more points up on the board tonight here. Real Deal Prime, what's up? What's going on? Sabres, baby, my money is on Buffalo. That is a good investment, hopefully. I pray that I didn't just jinx the Sabres here. But the Blue Jackets are not favored, even though this game is taking place in Columbus. That is because they have not really won up to this point this season. They only have 8 wins so far compared to the Buffalo Sabres 11. Now, for the Sabres, this is a must-win game for them. They really need to get as close to 500 as they can. And believe it or not, the playoff race is not totally out of reach for the Sabres. They're only 6 games back. They're only 6 points back. That's 3 games if they were to win out here this week. They've already beaten the San Jose Sharks pretty comfortably, and now they got the Blue Jackets tonight on TNT, and then they got a back-to-back Friday and Saturday night against the Pittsburgh Penguins. JK, TNT frozen? Of course they are. It's TNT. They're not that good. I promise I won't freeze on you guys. I hope not. Not again. Can't afford to have that happen again. But as I mentioned already, UPL versus Korpisalo. A couple other little points I want to make is that the Sabres are entering a really favorable stretch of their schedule here. As I mentioned already, they face the Sharks on Sunday night. They got the Blue Jackets, who sit last in the Metro, and then they got a Penguins team who, despite rounding form since their first meeting towards the tail end of October, early November there, They've just lost Chris Letang to another tragic stroke, so they'll be having a massive hole on their defense. And we already saw the Sabres put up a bunch of goals on the Penguins before. I wouldn't put it past them to do it at least one more time this week. So it's going to be a really interesting stretch here to see if the Sabres maybe can really put themselves back into this playoff race. And I know that this team isn't expected to make the playoffs, and personally, I don't believe that either, but I like to see them compete for it at the very most. And by winning out this week, they could definitely do that. And I would like to say that ever since their 8-game losing streak in the middle of November, the Sabres have really turned it around. They are 4-2-1 in their last... Oh boy, here we go, math time. 7 games. There we go. They're 4-2-1 in their last 7 games. Have a really good, strong chance to make it 5-2-1. They've been scoring goals at will, aside from that New Jersey game. Even against Tampa and Colorado, they put up 5 goals against Tampa and 4 goals against Colorado. I wouldn't put... This team has just been so good offensively. It's a bummer that we have no goaltending and very suspect defense. But... that's what I kind of expected, especially in the suspect defense part, mainly because this is a high forechecking team that really plays aggressively and that leaves a lot of holes on the back end. I expect our face-off percentage to get better, #address the issue. Well, I'd hope so, Rio Dale Prime. The Sabres have, as everyone knows, really struggled in the face-off department. I can't tell you how many times I came onto stream and complained that we can't win a face-off on the opening part of a power play. Maybe they can do it tonight. It's certainly improved, and it's helped them to beat the San Jose Sharks. And let's talk for a moment about Rasmus Dahlin, who isn't really taking the face-offs, but he has been really a big impact for the Sabres in every other category, it seems. He's on pace to be in the Norris Trophy conversation, and I'm certainly going to talk about this in length in a video, a regular video now on the live stream, but Rasmus Dahlin has been fantastic this year, and much like a couple of other guys on the roster, he's got point per game pace so far this year. Actually, he's on pace for 95 points. 95 points from a defenseman. It's bonkers to even think about. Dahlin has been fantastic, and he has made the highlight reel for that hit on Matt Nieto on Sunday night. That was, wow. I remember sitting there, not really paying attention, a little pissed off because, reminder, the Sabres were behind in that game 2-1. They were losing Aaron Dell, and then all of a sudden, Dahlin, that hit on Nieto really got the Sabres jumping, and they came back alive after that. Real Deal Prime, you believe in UPL? Well, you'd be in the minority, I believe, but fair play to you. I don't. But I would like to see this. I'd rather see the Sabres fail with him than with a veteran like Eric Comrie. And that's despite Comrie. From all I've heard, that he's a good guy off the ice. He's a great guy. He actively tries to make himself a better player. It's unfortunate that he does not have the chops to be a starter in this league. UPO, I don't think he has the chops to be a starter either, but I would like to see the Sabres finally give him a long extended stretch here, let him get his feet wet here in the NHL, and hopefully he can settle down a bit. He did play better on Sunday against the Sharks. He did give up 3 goals, one of which should never have happened, and yeah, that power play goal, he went down way too early and gave up the whole entire top side of the net. But with guys like Josh Allen, it's been proven that you can change a guy's technique. It is a slow transition, but if you put enough time and effort into it, I think you can fix some of UPL's flaws. UPL's flaws are very fixable. And as I mentioned that, the Sabres and the Blue Jackets are out there for the opening face-off, and very abruptly we are underway. Thank you, TNT, for that weird coverage. So, we are off between the Blue Jackets and the Sabres. Blue Jackets get it down the boards on the near side into the Sabres zone. Jokiharju spins that around. Columbus tries to clear. Now the Sabres try to clear. They will now. That breakout pass goes into the skates of Peterka. He follows the puck deep into the Blue Jacket zone now. Cousins is there to help. He gets it around on the boards, chips it back to the point for Owen Power. Power, he's on the ice for the first time with Kent Johnson since their Frozen 4 game with the University of Michigan. That's a fun little fact there. Peterka lost control of the puck, and Cole Sillinger takes it back here for the Blue Jackets. Another youngster for the Jackets. They're one of the younger teams in the NHL, and he's a big part of that. And they have a lot of hope riding on Sillinger. He had a promising rookie stretch there last season, and now we'll see what he does here. Blue Jackets enter the zone. They try to get it to the back post, looking for Gustav Nyquist. He feeds it to the point. Gudbranson across. The quick shot there goes wide of UPL, and the puck drifts out of the zone. Here's Gavrikov. Gavrikov leaving it there for Johnny Hockey. Yeah, he is in Columbus still, rotting away. He dumps it in deep. UPL picks it up, leaves it there for Dahlin, and he lifts that one up to center ice. Sabres with Tuch. Oh, he almost got it in the skates. He could have been in on a nice one-on-one there. But he can't, and Andrew Peaky keeps it, and he's going to hold on to it behind his own net here. 14 people in the chat. Make sure, guys, if you are new, to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get going. Let me know, are you Sabres or Blue Jackets fans? And once again, my apologies. I am not able to show the game due to copyright. I'm just going to get that out of the way right now. Blue Jackets get up to center ice. Ken Johnson inside for Chinikov. Oh, that's not Chinikov. That's Marchenko. I knew it was a long Eastern European name. Middlestad is there. He gets checked off the puck. Feeds it up for Tyson Jost. And here are the Blue Jackets re-entering the Sabres zone. UPL behind his own net. Plays it around. Sabres, nice puck control there. Jacob Bryson almost lost it. He gets taken down. And the Sabres are going to go to the power play here. Delay call coming up against the Blue Jackets. Jacob Bryson was tripped, and now there is a big hit almost happening. But it doesn't matter, though. The Sabres, with their lethal power play, are already going to the power play here. Eric Robinson heading to the box for a trip. That's not a good penalty if you're the Blue Jackets. Mark McGinley, TNT is frozen. How are you watching? I'm watching on TNT. I pray that TNT doesn't freeze on me. You're the second person now that says that TNT is frozen. I don't really know, but I'm watching on TNT here, just north of Pittsburgh. So, Sabres power play, they're 5th in the league, believe it or not. Cousins is out there for this face-off. He's been getting better in the face-off circle, and of course, as I say that, he loses the opening face-off, and the Blue Jackets clear. I gave him the announcer's jinx, I guess. Here's Dahlin starting from behind his own net, skates to about his own blue line, drops it back there for Thompson. Thompson out wide for Skinner. He gets to the face-off dot, drops it back for Dahlin at the point. Across to Cousins. Cousins holds onto it, drifts down low, backhands that one neatly up to Dahlin at the point. He gets it out wide for Thompson. The one-timer is saved. The rebound falls to Skinner in front of the net. He can't get elevation on the puck. He finds Thompson at the back post, but the pass was in his skates. He could not handle it, and the Sabres are going to have to regroup outside the zone. But they re-enter it quite fastly here. Thompson, near side boards, flips it back to Dahlin at the point, slides it across for Cousins. He takes a shot and scores! Dylan Cousins does it again. Another goal. That's his 9th now on the season. Gives the Sabres a 1-0 lead. Yeah, that's definitely one that Korpisalo wants back. He tried to squeeze his arm. It got through under his armpit, tried to squeeze his arm to his body there, his torso, but he could not get enough on the puck. And Cousins gets another goal here. Let's go! Love Cousins. This is his breakout season, maybe. Columbus still doesn't have a shot on goal. Sabres lead that department 3-0. They lead the score now 1-0 as well off Dylan Cousins' 9th goal of the season. On the power play, too. Here are the Sabres keeping the pressure on now in the Blue Jackets zone. It's Gergensen, this 4th line out there. He gets tripped up by the ref. Unfortunately, we can't call refs for penalties. Okposo spins around the corner, feeds it out in front. Gergensen's shot. He didn't get everything he wanted on that one. Tried to get it through to the net. He could not. Puck falls into the corner now, and it slides out in front, but Gergensen's couldn't get there. There's Eric Gudbranson now trying to clear the zone there for the Blue Jackets. He cannot. Sabres keeping it in there. Okposo in the corner. Okposo slides it out in front. Cousins was there. He puts it out in front again. Could not get the pass of Peterka. Sabres keeping the pressure on now. This is great. But Jokiharju just gave the puck away. Thank God that Owen Power was there. It was about to be a 3-on-0 for the Blue Jackets had he not made that crucial interception. And here come the Sabres again. This second line is buzzing right now. Here's Jack Quinn with an off-paced shot. He could not get that one through. Quinn loses control of it. And the Sabres are going to have to regroup in their own zone. Ali Akbar, what's going on? Great play by dude. Hopefully we can get a collab when my channel is up and running. Hey, I'm open to all things. Oh, yeah, the workhorse from Nighthorse. He's turning into a fan favorite. He kind of always has, though. We were just waiting for the goals to come in. Sabres, get that one deep into the Blue Jackets zone there. Oh, I just saw some from my subscriber thing pop up, but the thing didn't want to work. What the heck? Here are the Blue Jackets. Oh, that's a nice shot. Whoa! Patrick Laine almost had that one on UPO, but he makes a nice save there. Sabres coming back now with the first line. Tuch onto the outside. Slides it in front. Oh, what a goal! Oh, my goodness, Tage Thompson. Tuch slid it in front. Thompson waited, put it onto his backhander, and lifted that one over the net. The Sabres a 2-0. What a start here for the Sabres. Absolutely buzzing. So a chance at one end for Patrick Laine. He does not finish, and the Sabres, with that lethal first line, comes right back and puts another one on the board. Wow. Columbus, this is not good. Oh my gosh. Tage Thompson, that is perhaps the easiest goal he will get. And just like that, the Sabres with 4 shots on goal already have 2 goals in. Here's Lawrence Pilu. After the dumping by the Blue Jackets, they put their grind line out there. Bryson behind the net. He takes that one, slides it through to Olofsson. Olofsson now starting the breakout here for the Sabres. Gets it to Tyson Jost. Jost entering the Blue Jacket zone. Cuts to the outside, puts his shoulder down. Tries to slide that one to the near side. Middlestad could not get there. And the Blue Jackets come right back again. Into the neutral zone they go. Robinson, whose penalty led to the first Sabres goal. He knocks that one in. Buffalo save skis. Everyone is saying that TNT is frozen. It must just be in the Buffalo area, which is kind of sad. They must have crashed over there. Yeah, mine is not frozen, thank goodness. But you're the third viewer now that's come here saying that their TNT feed is frozen. I'm sorry, guys, that you're having to deal with that. Unfortunately, I do not want to deal with them. No one wants to deal with TNT. Here's Okposo with a slapper. Could not get that one to go, and the Blue Jackets come right back now the other way. It's, oh, that's going to be a offside there. Looks like Ken Johnson entered the zone. He entered the zone offside. So, we go to a commercial break. Cousins and Thompson gives the Sabres a 2-0 lead here early in the first period. We'll see if Columbus has any answers. I'm in Northern Ohio. It's frozen. Jeez. Yeah, that sucks. MSG needs to have every game. Yeah, Dan Dunleavy, he's a god. Oh, MSG is usually pretty fire. I don't know why TNT... I'm in 40 minutes outside of Pittsburgh, and I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know why TNT is freezing up on you guys, but you have some sanctuary here, and unfortunately, you can't see the game. You can only listen to me react to it, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. But, guys, just spam TNT's phone lines. Eventually, they'll get it up and running again. Or, if you guys have a VPN, that would also work. Just change your location, because I swear, if you move it to, like, Los Angeles, then it probably won't be so frozen. If you have a game exclusive to a channel, make sure it works. I know, right? Like TNT. This is why people don't like TNT. Well, at least I know how to restart my cable now. That too. I'm not sure. I'm not a cable IT guy expert. show the game live and react. Mark McGinley, I cannot. I would get copyrighted. I remember a time, this was way back early in the channel when I tried to. Now, it was going to be for a soccer game, but I was trying to test it. I put the game audio and stuck it next to, like, right here, next to my head, so I could at least hear that. And within 10 seconds, YouTube took my stream off and gave me a copyright strike. So I have to really be careful with this. Oh, jeez. Lol, I tried. You can't VPN. I remember I tried because during one of my recent streams, TNT actually froze on me too. And I changed my VPN to Los Angeles and it worked. So the LA trick always works. But I have Spectrum cable. Yeah. We need as many goals as possible. Absolutely. 21 people into the chat. Thank you so much, guys. Dahlin is now up to a 5-game point streak, 7 assists during that time period. Here are the Sabres now. Quinn gets it across ice to Jack Quinn. Or Paterka gets it across to Quinn. There we go. Branson. Oh, he turns it over. Sabres get it in front. Here's Dahlin walking in. Toe Dragon scores! Oh my gosh. We may see the goalie pulled here. 3 goals already. Dahlin. Wow. Take a bow. Oh my god. Jeez. So there was a turnover by Eric Branson behind the net. Jack Quinn stole it, fed it out in front, and there was Dahlin. He toe dragged and shot that one past the glove there of Korpisalo, and he's already getting pulled here. Yeah, not even 8 minutes into the game, Jonas Korpisalo pulled out of the Blue Jackets net. Elvis Merzlikins is suiting up here for the Blue Jackets. But this second line doing it again. It was Cousins, fed it into the slot there for Dahlin. He toe dragged past the defenseman, took the shot right through the glove and stick there of Cole Sillinger. And he shoots that one low glove side on Korpisalo, and the Sabres are up 3-0 already here. And the Blue Jackets, they don't have a shot on goal. They do not. Wow, this is crazy. Donate for a dance. Yes, I will dance live on stream. And the Sabres have another shot. They scored again. Oh my goodness. Tage Thompson. Oh, what is going on here? I can't even speak 2 sentences without not seeing a Sabres goal. Oh my god. Wow. What is going on? This is insane. This came from a nothing burger here. Gavrikov had the puck in his skates. Tuch stole it from him, fed it across. Wide open there was Tage Thompson. He puts it high glove side on Merzlikins, and on the first shot of the game that Merzlikins has faced, he's already given up a goal. It's 4-0 Buffalo. What? What is happening here? We're not 8 minutes into the game. I've never seen this it's been so long since I've seen the Sabres go for 4 goals in the opening 8 minutes. Oh, wow. This is crazy. And they have a breakaway here. Olofsson is in. He shoots it high, blocker side. Even Olofsson was trying to get into the fun. Wow. More. Sabres have 4 goals on 6 shots right now. Wow. Oh my goodness. Blue Jackets, they are reeling right now. And they've just turned it over again. Sabres keeping it in here. Jost near the face-off circle sends that puck towards the net, but it didn't get through. Lane takes it away now for the Blue Jackets. This is crazy. This is awesome. Wow. Every shot is going in right now. These goalies cannot save a shred of cheese here for the Blue Jackets. And there's another bad pass. Jack Roslovic. That pass was in his skates. He regroups, sends that one around, finds there's a high check there. Marchenko just got labeled at center ice. He had his head down. Here are the Sabres now coming through center ice for their own take. Peyton Krebs into the zone. Leaves it there. The Sabres dumping in it deep. Gergensen's around, back to the point, 4-0 Power. He's looking for his first goal of the season. There's Jokiharju across for Power. Power, back to Jokiharju. The one-timer is saved by Merzlikins, and the crowd claps, and rather mockingly there. Dance at intermission confirmed. Thanks for the dono. Yeah, I guess I will be dancing. Cal's also going to have to dance. I'm going to force him to as well. But this game is crazy right now, folks. Absolutely just wild game. And this Jokiharju shot almost went in. Merzlikins fighting to get his glove over there. But the Sabres have another offensive zone faceoff here. Second line out here for the Sabres. Quinn wins it back to the point for Bryson. Fakes the slapper. Sends it down into the corner for Cousins. Cousins loses control of that one, and the Blue Jackets take it away now. The veteran, Gustav Nyquist, bursting into the Sabres zone. He tried as all of his might to get something, but he could not, and the Sabres come right back again. Peterka, a clean break to the net, takes the shot, and that one is paddled away there by Merzlikins. The Blue Jackets, they clear it, bounce it off the glass and out. Palu in on the chase, and Truth, the $2 dono. Thank you so much. $1.99, great period. I know. So we're up to $4 in donation. You know what? I don't ask. Oh, wow. There's another power play coming up here for the Sabres. As they get it to the far side, Merzlikins makes another save here. But there's another trip coming up here against the Blue Jackets. The Sabres with Sean. Oh, my God. Wow. Another penalty here for the Blue Jackets. I need to get a breath, guys. But before I do that, Truth, thank you so much for the dono. Cam TK, the same goes for you. I don't ask for donations. I do this for fun. I do enjoy this whole thing. The donos are just an added, they're a sweetener on top, a cherry on top, I guess. But, thank you so much for all the support. We still are not, we are only halfway through the first period. It's already 4-0, and the Sabres are going to the power play here. Wow. Give me a break. 4 goals. I've never been this happy on stream. Yeah, UPL was in net. He's not faced a single shot up to this point. This is an absolutely wild game here, folks. If your screens froze, I'm very sorry that you had to miss 4 goals here for the Sabres. I will recap it all for you right now. So, Tage Thompson's got 2 goals. Rasmus Dahlin has got 1. Dylan Cousins has another. That Cousins goal was the only one coming on the power play. And the Sabres, who already have the 5th-ranked power play coming into tonight's game, they are 1-for-1 tonight. And they get another opportunity here. Tage Thompson already has 3 points in this game. Cousins already up to 2. Dahlin with 2. Quinn with 1. Tuch with another. But UPL has not faced a shot yet. Do I call TNT or my cable company? Buffalo Sabeskis, I believe. I would think you'd call your cable company, because TNT it's a cable channel. It falls under the cable sphere, but I'm sure there's a number somewhere for TNT, but I'm not sure if you'd rather be waiting on hold for 40 minutes with TNT or with Spectrum. I always bet on Buffalo. Yeah, I really wish I bet on Buffalo here tonight, but we got 23 people into the chat. I gotta check the subscriber count here. We're up to 1433. I'll update that after this next series of play. But the Sabres, they're on the power play again. They're 1-for-1 with 3 shots already. They win it back to the point here with Dahlin. Dahlin working it across for Cousins. Back up top for Dahlin. To the near side point for Thompson. Flips that one back for Dahlin. He does a nice job keeping this puck in. He waits, gets out of the pressure there. Dahlin trying to feed it through the slot. He can't. And the Blue Jackets take it away and clear it up ice now. So this is actually going to be a double minor here against the Blue Jackets because of a knee-on-knee from Corrali on Quinn. So this is another blow here for the Blue Jackets. But the Sabres have given it away, and the Blue Jackets shorthanded break now. Robinson is in. Robinson across, and UPL makes his first save of the game. But it's not over yet. Marchenko with it behind the net. He can't get it out in front, and the Sabres get out of that shorthanded chance unscathed. My brother lives in Cleveland. I will have him FaceTime me the game. I'm on the phone with Byron Brown. Yeah, that's going to do it for you. Ali Akbar. Here's Olofsson now. Olofsson drops it back for Owen Power. Second unit out here for the Sabres. They're going to rush through these pretty quickly, I assume. Peterka getting it into the slot. Quinn backhands that one blindly to the point, but it goes between the 2 point men in Olofsson and Power, and the Sabres are going to have to regroup in their own zone now. Let's get a fifth goal. Come on, folks. Who feels a fifth coming? Power drops it back in the neutral zone for Peterka. Slides it across for Middlestat. Middlestat had trouble controlling that puck. Gets it out wide for Power. Power to Olofsson. Olofsson can't get it in deep. The Blue Jackets get it back, but they cannot clear, but now they will. Here they come now with Cole Sillinger. Sillinger on the outside, cuts inside, takes the shot. Oh, what a save by UPO. He just robbed Sillinger blind. Oh my goodness. His second save of the game is a beauty. That was actually Matthew Olivier. Olivier waited, could not get the puck up above the glove there of UPO. So he's had 2 fantastic saves here already in this game. Shorthanded, let me remind you. But wow, Sabres playing way too nonchalantly on this power play here. They need to not let the Blue Jackets back into this one, because there's still a ton of time here for something to go wrong. Sabres with 1:53 to go here on this power play. They get it back to the point. The Thompson scores! Tage Thompson with a first period hat trick. It's from his usual spot, right there on the short side on the point, right near the face-off circle. He one-times that one by Merzlikins, and you already have fans leaving the arena. 7:38 to go here. 5-0. Wow. Another power play goal for Tage Thompson. Insane. This guy. 5-0. Tage Thompson has a first period hat trick. This man, if you guys don't believe that contract was worth it, do you believe it now? Do you believe? Thompson is crazy. Ava, what's up? Mateo F Gaming. Tage Thompson is really good. That's his third career hat trick, and it comes only, this is not even 12 minutes into the first period. 5-0 Buffalo. I've never seen quite a period like this, folks. This is ridiculous. The Blue Jackets just can't get a break right now. They get it. Johnny Gaudreau has it at his own blue line, sends a back pass, but it misses Gudbranson. Gudbranson has to work back now. Slides it across for his defensive partner there in Tim Burney, but he sends an errant pass down length of the ice. That will not be far enough for an icing, though. So Samuelson, who got his first career goal a week ago, he's going to start things out now for the Sabres. And they have a breakaway pass. Oh, but it was in the skates of Peyton Krebs. He could not control it. Krebs keeps it alive, though, momentarily for the Sabres, but the Blue Jackets chip it out to center ice now. Here's Laine. Laine can't get that one in deep in the zone, and Middlestat now the other way for the Sabres. It'd be nice to see this third line get in on the action here. Here's Pailu. His pass across ice almost went out of the zone. They may score 10 goals here. They really may. They may. Columbus, I'm not sure they want to be on the receiving end of that, but we all want what we can't have, I guess. Pailu coming out from behind his own net for Dahlin. Dahlin, or that's Bryson now, slides it across for Jack Quinn. Quinn to Peterka. They get into the zone. Peterka into the slide. Almost took the shot, but had it taken away from him right at the last moment. And here comes Marchenko across for Roslovic. Roslovic takes a whack at it. Can't control it. And the Sabres come back again with 3 to center now. Quinn has it. Sends it to the back post. Nobody there for the tip. Jokiharju keeps it in the zone here for the Sabres. Behind the net for Cousins. Around to Quinn. Quinn back up top for Power. Power, stick handles, doesn't shoot. Now he walks around, sends it back across his body inside for Jokiharju. Jokiharju back down low for Power. Up top for Quinn, into the slot there for Jokiharju. Jokiharju into the corner. This second line, just some great zone pressure right now. Here's Quinn. He tries to get it to the point. He does. Jokiharju slaps that one mercilessly into the corner, and the Blue Jackets finally get it out of the zone. Well, the screen is stuck on Thompson compared to Gaudreau. I know. Coach isn't going to make him sit back. No, they better not. I want to see 10 here. Looks like, are we going to have another penalty coming up here against the Blue Jackets? No, I don't believe so. But Skinner faked the slapper, slid it across to Thompson, who rifled that one high up into the top quadrant of the net to give the Sabres a 5-0 lead. Ryan Myers, I just got back. I think your scoreboard has a glitch. No, believe it or not, this scoreboard is right. It is 5-0 with 5 minutes left in the first. Anyone else struggling for TNT Max Twins? You are not alone. You are not alone. Take refuge here. I will provide you guys some shelter and comfort here. But make sure, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1435 subscribers. That would be nice. We are currently at 1333. There we go. We're 2 away from our goal, so I know not all 27 of you in the chat are subscribed. Just give this channel a shot. I know some of you have bounced into this kind of inadvertently, but I'm here. I do a lot of Sabres games, and sometimes I do the average old Bills game too. Happy dance. There will be a happy dance at intermission. Trust me, there will definitely be a lot of dancing. Me and Cal will go on for a 5-minute dance-off. Thompson for MVP? Maybe. Number 2 rated offense going into the game. While they certainly have lived up to that standard here with 5 goals alone in the first. Why so surprised? How come the TV broadcast isn't working? Wow, this is a really widespread problem. TNT, you gotta... Come on, guys. Get better. These poor people are trying to watch the game. They've already missed 5 goals here for the Sabres, which... I think even the most optimistic of us did not expect the Sabres to score 5 already. Hit the bell for live notifications. Love that. King Dante, what's up? Yeah, Dan, sorry to hear that. It crashed in Western New York, it seems. Yeah, it appears so, unfortunately. So, Sabres are in the offensive zone here for the Blue Jackets. I believe that there's another... power play here for the Sabres. Yeah, it is. Penalty, Sean Corrali still in the box. 1:53 to go here on this power play for the Sabres. So Cousins works it back up top for Thompson. Thompson down low for Skinner. Skinner has a bad pass. Find its way to Dahlin. Dahlin works down the wing. Slides it up top for Thompson. Thompson across for Skinner. Back across to Thompson. He was looking for the 4th goal here. Almost had it. Thompson, he finds Cousins at the back post. Back across. Another shot from Thompson. Skinner slides it in front. Merzlikins is there. He finally makes the save with 4:25 to go here. I'll probably watch the highlights later. Dan, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Guys, get some Dan hype in the chat here. Let's go. Is my clock not going to work here? There we go. 4:25 to go here in this first period. Sabres have another minute and 20 left on this current power play. It was a double-minder to Sean Corrali for tripping. He needed Jack Quinn, who's leaning into this faceoff now. Quinn loses it. Columbus takes it behind the net. They smack it off the boards and out of the zone. Way down the ice. UPL picks it up now. If they win, I'm going to watch all the highlights a ton of times as always. Yeah, who doesn't? I find myself watching Sabres wins probably 3 or 4 times after they happen. I'm just like, wow. Especially a game like this. Oh, there's going to be another penalty. The Blue Jackets go into a 5-on-3. Or the Sabres go into a 5-on-3. Jack Roslovic had just hooked Quinn as he entered the slot. So, things are going from bad to worse now for the Sabres. This is I've never seen such a dominant display like this And I did not expect this, folks. Did not. They came alive ever since that Dahlin hit on Nieto last period. It's been, wow. This team has been different. So 5-on-3 for the next 57 seconds here for the Sabres. Unfortunately, they'll have a lot of time burned out because the Blue Jackets just cleared. 45 seconds left on this 5-on-3. Sabres at center ice. Dahlin patiently drops it back for Thompson. Oh, but it looks like someone was offside there on the Sabres. Why does everyone keep targeting Jack Quinn? Because he's good. That's when you know you're good. Hey, we hit 14:36. Let's get 4 more now. Let's keep up in the ante. Let's get to, whatchamacallit, 1,440 subscribers. We're 4 away, folks. 44 people in the chat. Thank you so much, folks, for joining me tonight. Sabres up by 5. We're not even at the end of the first period. Here's Skinner now. The 5-on-3 now set and into the Blue Jacket zone. Dahlin out wide for Skinner. Skinner working his way into the slot. Gets it there for Thompson. Across to Skinner. Back to Thompson. Doesn't take the shot. Now he will when he scores! It's a 6th goal here for Buffalo. Tage Thompson has 4 goals. He's got 4. That's Blue Jackets. What happened? What? It's Thompson's 3rd power play goal tonight. His 4th of the game. What? Sabres fans, when was the last time that you've ever seen something like this? 6 goals in 1 period. Wow. Oh my God. This is just ridiculous right now. And the Sabres still have 1:10 on the other penalty here committed by Blue Jackets. They cannot clear the zone now. Here's Power at the point. Up by 6 goals to nothing. Sabres get it down low. Jack Quinn feeding it in front. They play it back to the point now. Owen Power now with it. Power. Back to Peterka. Peterka at the near side faceoff circle. He gets tripped. There's going to be another call here coming up against the Blue Jackets. Another 5-on-3 and things are getting chippy now. Corrali going at it with the rookie Power now. Corrali, he takes Owen Power down to the ground. Oh my God, this has to be a record, folks. This has to be a record. Hey, another super chat. Love that. Thank you so much, Truth. Wow, this is insane. Absolutely insane, Buffalo. We are not worthy. Oops, my clock is still running here. Oh my gosh. The Sabres are up 6-0, and we're not even at the end of the first period. Tage Thompson has 4 goals. 4 goals. When has this ever happened? And it looks like there's going to be an onslaught of penalties here after the last skirmish. Peterka heads to the box. Corrali is ushered off the ice now. Max Twins, yes. Tage, this is his first career 4-goal game. First ever. Wow. I'm sure Kale's going to have some thoughts here at the intermission. Yeah. So, folks, stick around. Me and Kale are going to talk about this wild first period during the intermission. I'm speechless right now. Absolutely speechless. And right now, TNT's going through the extensive highlight reel for Tage Thompson tonight. 2 of the goals have come in the same spot, and Columbus, they look absolutely dejected right now. I don't think they expected this to happen, but they have not shown up here. 6-0 Buffalo. Most goals in a game by a Sabre is 5. I honestly don't think anyone has gotten a double-digit hat trick ever. Maybe we'll see it first here tonight. So, the ref here is explaining all the calls. Maybe we'll get a 4-on-4, maybe. But 49 people into the chat. Thank you so much, everyone that has stopped by to see this Sabres massacre. And for once, the Sabres are not doing it, or they're not getting killed. It's the Sabres actually killing another team. So after that entire skirmish, we go to a 4-on-4 here. Corrali to the box, or he's getting a misconduct. Peterka as well. Well, now TNT's, 45 seconds on this 4-on-4. O says Buff going to score 10 or 9 goals. It could honestly happen. So each team's got 2 guys in the box. Here we go now. 4-on-4 hockey. Blue Jackets have it. Goudreau trying to lift that one back post. Intended for Tim Burney. He could not control the pass. The Sabres trying to get it out, but they cannot. Blue Jackets get it in front, but UPL says, I've had enough of this, and will cover things up now. Boone Jenner with that latest opportunity there. But truth, I just like to say that I really do appreciate the donations tonight. Folks, let's keep liking this stream up. That gets the algorithm going even more. But we got 58 people in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Make sure, subscribe, give this channel a shot. We are a smaller one, so every subscriber counts. Just trying to grow this community, a nice, positive, Buffalo-based community. But I don't really care. You don't have to be from Buffalo to follow this. Here we go now. Blue Jackets keeping it in the Sabres zone now. Sabres working around. They will finally get it out, and the clock is ticking on this 4-on-4. We'll see what happens here. I believe the Blue Jackets will get a power play out of all of this. Yes, they will. So, Blue Jackets get most of the remainder of this period to a power play, but will really make a difference with this. Oh, they just gave it away. Will really make a difference, down by 6. Here's Kyle Poso trying to kill someone. He is unfortunate to have not. Here's Roslovic. Just kidding. Lane. Wide gets it into the corner for Roslovic. Roslovic around to the point now for Marcus Bjork. Bjork at the point. He has it. Sends it down low. They send it into the slot. Roslovic's shot was just off the mark. Stream more Sabres games, please. Yeah, it's been kind of hectic. It's finals week here in college, and I've been swamped. Hopefully I get a couple more opportunities here. Boone Jenner. Oops, my clock is just a bit ahead. Goudreau now sends it into the slot. Roslovic's shot was just high and wide. Sends it around far side for Boone Jenner at the face-off circle. Gets it through the legs of the Sabres penalty killer, but he promptly gives it away, and now the Sabres will clear the zone. Yeah, history is in the making here. This is one of the most insane periods I think I've ever witnessed. It reminds you of the 05-07 years. I was never alive for that, unfortunately. I couldn't say I remember that. Blue Jackets tried to enter the Sabres zone. They could not get much farther than the blue line, though. The Sabres take it back now. Shots, reminder, are in favor of Buffalo, 13-5 now. UPL has not given up a goal yet, which is pretty good, considering he's UPL and how things have gone so far this year. But the Blue Jackets have a good break here. Nyquist into the Sabres zone with less than 10 seconds on the clock. Nyquist behind the net, trying to get that one out in front. But Ken Johnson can't either. Gets it to the point. He doesn't want to take the shot. Ken Johnson spins around, throws that one towards the net. But that's going to do it for this first period. The Sabres with a history-making first right there. Tage Thompson has tied an NHL record for the most goals in one period with 4. Stick around, folks. I'm going to get Cal in on the intermission now. But what an insane game here from the Buffalo Sabres. I've never, ever seen anything like this before. But Tage Thompson, TNT, he's doing it again. He's just murdering opponents. And really, that $7 million a year contract,
Recording stopped.
It's starting to pay off here for the Sabres. And it's not even been 3 months. We haven't even hit Christmas yet. Wow. I love this. This is great, guys. I love when the Sabres win. Pew pew. Yeah, this is a good one. But we're going to get Cal in here on this intermission report, folks, so stick around now. How did you get the game? I'm watching it on TNT. I was fortunate not to have TNT blow up in my face during that first period. So, I feel bad for whoever missed that first period because, wow, that was insane. But we're going to get Cal in here momentarily. Cal, welcome. Let me get my headphones on here.
Wow, wow,
Just
wow.
have have you ever seen a period quite like that?
I have not. That's an anomaly for me. I kind of speechless, honestly. I know Columbus is a bad team. They had a lot of injuries. Their goaltending has been very, poor as of late. But still, I mean, come on, that performance, and I mean, Tage Thompson 4 goal. I mean, for he's on pace for 12 goals. Imagine that happens. I mean, I'd be amazed if he gets 5 or 6. But 4 goals, that's crazy. Love to see that. But one thing I want to see from the Sabres going forward in this game: do not let off. You cannot let off. I mean, don't play to the point where you're going to get injured, but don't sit back. Let UPL feel comfortable in that. The last thing we want is Columbus to get 2 quick ones and then UPL falls apart.
Yeah.
With our goaltending situation, this game is not over. I mean, I don't think we should be comfortable whatsoever.
We're
But
up by 6.
yeah, I mean, you never know. If the Sabres, the team that has been known to have a poverty franchise the last few years, we can put up 6 goals. Anyone can. So I don't let off, but also don't do anything dumb as well. So
No. I just like to say prayers to all those whose Spectrum did not work during that first period. Cal, was it working for you?
it was. I got it. DirecTV, TNT working perfectly. Got to see all of that. But yeah, I see a lot of people complaining. The TNT app should be working too. For if anyone's complaining about that, that should be working as well. But yeah, I have seen people complaining about some problems there.
Yeah, I was watching on the online streaming off the TNT app itself on my desktop here, so maybe that would help. But I see a lot of people trying to go through Spectrum right now. So,
Okay, yeah, I do
yeah.
not have Spectrum, but I have heard a lot. But yeah, you're missing quite the game if you're not watching it. But at least you're here listening to reactions, and this is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, again, like we said in the pregame, like the Sabres are not at a level right now where they're in a playoff spot, but if you add just a little bit of goaltending, a little bit of defense, they can put up numbers. And this is a team that if they can squeak into the playoffs, you never freaking know what could happen. So
Yeah,
it's been fun to watch. The power play looks phenomenal, which it started off horrendous this year.
mhm.
It was like they couldn't set up anything, turning the puck over. All of a sudden, it looks phenomenal. I think it's fifth. It's succeeded so far tonight. It's probably in the top 3 in the NHL now, percentage wise. And goals for, we might even be number 1 after today, depending on how it goes. So good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I would like. This is a serious question. Will Tage Thompson hit 10 points tonight? 10.
It could happen, right? Like, what is he at? What is he at now? Is he at
He's at 5.
how many points?
He's
5 points. Okay, so he's on pace for 15. If he hits 10 points, that would be crazy. Uh,
The fact
it,
that we're
it,
even saying this, just what?
I mean, I don't even know how to come on here and have like a normal conversation about a hockey game. This is just such an anomaly of a game. But like we've seen this before, not to this extent in a period. But this Sabres team this season has put up big numbers against that Detroit game. Other game, we've seen this from the Sabres team this season, and they can put up numbers. They can score goals in bunches. So as long as they can keep up somewhat of this pace throughout the rest of the season, they should be fine. It's just the goaltending that's hindered them. I do want to bring up that one um, penalty kill save from UPL. That was a
Oh,
huge save
oh.
where he slid across with his glove. That game could have easily been 4-1, except the Sabres, big save from UPL, go right back down, score 5-0. Pretty much game over at that point
Hmm.
in the first period. So huge save from UPL. Now he should be completely comfortable, confident in there. If he lets in 1 or 2, it is what it is. Just can't let in 6.
Yeah, they should definitely be going, hoping, trying to get UPO to have that shutout here. I can't remember the last time. It's been since that Calgary game where the Sabres won 1-0 that a Sabre goalie was able to get a shutout. Maybe it happens tonight. UPO certainly looked good. And I like to say, even the fourth line, Okposo and Gergensons are looking fantastic tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Jurgensen's and Okposo putting in a lot of work on the forecheck. Even on the penalty kill, like the last penalty kill we had, I believe it was Okposo, stole the puck and could have had a golden opportunity at this point in the game. He elected to kind of waste some time off there. He went to the side. But yeah, just great positioning from them. And I believe we should check this. How many points does Olofsson and Middlestad have this game? That would be very funny if this game they still both have 0.
They both have 0.
Well, that explains a lot.
Granted, this is kind of interesting. The Sabres have 6 goals, and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players have a point tonight for the Sabres. Only 6 guys have a point. So a majority of the 18-man lineup, or 5th, whatever it is, I don't do math.
Yeah.
The rest of them do not have a point. That's 12. Oh boy, here we go. I'm not gonna try math, Cal. Someone says that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does the TNT app work with the game? Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it should work. It's been working for most people, but obviously it's a person-to-person thing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like TNT's kind of struggling, but yeah, this has been a fun game to watch. I don't really have anything to complain about. We have said UPL looked good, made some good saves, but I think he ended up facing 4 or 5 shots, so it's not really like a crazy period or anything. We can't be praising him too much, but big saves for what he did have to work with there. And yeah, this is a big pump up game for the Sabres. I mean, you go on the road here, you get this, I'm assuming it's going to be a win. You head back home to play Pittsburgh in a home and home game.
Mm-hmm.
And, Pittsburgh's a very talented team, but they're a very beatable team too. So you can, carry this momentum back. And like we said, you beat Pittsburgh in both those games, you're 3 points behind them, and you're very, very close to a playoff spot. So just like that, you could be back. And this is a huge first step.
Yeah, absolutely it is. I've never quite seen something like this. I'm speechless right now over how dominant the Sabres looked. There was not 1 second of that game, of that period, where I thought the Sabres were getting outplayed. Not 1 shift that I thought that the Sabres may give up a goal. I've never had a period where I thought such things like that. Don Granato, if you're Don Granato right now and you're sitting in that locker room up 6-0, talking to your team, what do you say to them?
If I'm Don Granato, I'm going up to every player and firing them up. Keep it going, don't let off. Because, we see a lot of teams like this. They get up big like this, and then they let off. This is a huge opportunity for more development and, a huge chance for guys like Olofsson, like Middlestad to gain confidence. The other team's going to be, by the 3rd period, Columbus should be completely mentally checked out of this game. The Sabres can put up points. Say Middlestad gets a goal. That could do wonders for him in the future. Giant opportunity here for a lot of guys to get a lot of chances and a lot of goals. So, just keep firing the puck on the net, and it's a huge opportunity to gain confidence. I believe I just saw a stat that said the Sabres put up the fastest 4 goals in NHL history.
Wow.
I'll have to fact check that. Fastest 4 goals of something, though. So we'll get back to that one. But that's, crazy game. And, like you said, I don't think the Sabres have been outplayed a single, second that puck's been on the ice tonight.
No, and Columbus has had a ton of injury concerns, and we already talked about how dominant the Sabres power play looks, but if there is one area of this Sabres team that you would want to work on outside of depth scoring, what would that be in these final 2 periods?
Final 2 periods, I'd just clean up some turnovers there. I saw, when it was a 4-on-4, Dahlin had a few, maybe like 2 turnovers back to back. You just can't be doing that sort of stuff. I know this game, it doesn't really matter too much. But, just clean up the turnovers, but not really much to complain about at all. And one more thing I'm going to touch on here is, you can say Columbus is a very injured team. They have not a great roster right there on the ice. They still have some guys out there who are, pretty darn good at hockey, but they don't have a great team on the ice. I don't think I've ever seen throughout all the tank years, throughout all the bum Sabres teams, I don't think I've ever seen one of those teams get dogged as much as the Columbus Blue Jackets are right now. That is completely embarrassing for Columbus. I feel bad for each and every Columbus Blue Jackets fan watching and in attendance to this game. If I'm you guys sitting in that arena, I'm walking out. I would have been out by goal 4. That is just a disgrace to the team. I mean, we've seen similar stuff to that in Buffalo, but I don't think I've ever seen something like this where it's just like painfully brutal to watch.
No, I've never ever seen this, and we were Sabres fans. We're supposed to have seen a lot of stuff like this, but we've seen a lot of abject 3-4-0 losses, but never 6 goals in 1 period. Now, do the Sabres hit 10 goals tonight?
I'm tempted to say yes, but I'm gonna say no. I do think, I don't think they're gonna, physically check out of the game or mentally check out of the game, but I think physically they're just gonna kind of, take a small step off the gas. I think the Sabres maybe put up 8 goals tonight. I don't see them, continuing at this pace. You got to remember, too, goaltender situations. When you make a goalie change, sometimes that new goalie is just, not ready at all, not expecting to go in. So those first few shots are going to slip through, and then they tighten up, they get better. I do think we see a little bit of that. And Columbus in that locker room right now, I mean, you got to be it. There's two situations that could be going on. They could be getting absolutely screamed at and, being told they're a disgrace, get out there. If we lose, this is pathetic. Or they could all have their heads down, and this could be an absolute romp. For the NHL's sake, I hope this game doesn't get to like 10-0, but from a Sabres fan position, that would be awesome to see. So either way, I'll be happy. Just, win this game big, and head back home for Pittsburgh.
And everyone, if you're looking to watch the Sabres game, just go, everyone unannounced, go to Cal's house. He still has access to the game.
Yeah.
He can still watch it.
Absolutely. Open doors at all times.
Yeah. Ava asked what happened to Comrie. He got an MRI injury a couple weeks ago. He's still going to be out for the foreseeable future. There's no indication that he's any closer to returning, but that's even more opportunity for UPO to get those wins up, because he played well last year too, but his confidence, I think, took a hit because of all those losses.
Yeah, it's tough for Sabres goalies too, because like UPL last season, the defense was horrible. So his confidence had to be shot. In Rochester, the defense is horrible. His confidence has to be shot down there, even though he didn't put up good numbers against AHL caliber players. Like, with NHL like defensemen in front of him, he should be able to take that next step. We haven't really seen that yet. Mm-hmm. And just to touch on Comrie a little bit more, he has skated with the team. He is back in practice, very limited, so he's still probably a few weeks out, but he has taken a few small progression steps, so that is good to see. Comrie, like we've seen so far this year, nothing special. I don't think that's a huge, loss, but definitely would be good to get him back, and at least maybe he can step in and become that number one goalie that we need. Don't think he will, but hopefully he does.
Absolutely. I just want to take this opportunity, folks, to hit that like button. And smash the subscribe button. We are still a relatively small channel, and we do enjoy this, but we would like to keep growing the community. So if you can help us out, it's free, it's easy to do, it's one click. So if you could help us in that, we'd be eternally grateful for that. So I don't know how much time is left on this intermission here. That was a long first period, given all the goals and the celebrations and the penalties as well. Columbus did take a couple of bad ones. Cal, do you have the game in front of you? Because I don't want to. Last time, I figured why this would crash during intermissions. You want to hear the answer? All right.
Let's hear it.
I would have you open. I'd also have TNT open. I'd also have the stream open and OBS. So I don't have TNT open right now, so I do get
alerts when the period starts. I have not gotten it yet, but it usually is a bit delayed. So I don't think we're too far behind here, but I can check real quick. It might bring my picture away for a second, but
someone said time for a dance off.
They'll be on. What should we do here? I always like to say dance off. If we get donations, should we set donation goals for dance offs for streams? What should I did say we would dance, so we got to do a little something.
We have to dance, Cal.
For post game, what should the donation goal be? Where we do a dance off post game. What would be the goal?
I would say $10. We're at $6 right now. Let's just go a nice solid $10 here.
All right, let's do that. If we get to $10, at least $10, we'll do a post-game dance-off.
Or if we get to 1,450 subscribers, that will also result. We're 10 away, folks, from 1,450. You want to see us? We're gonna dance. Should I pick a non-copyright song, a stock song from YouTube?
We'll figure it out. But for now, we'll just do a little.
We'll have to do that. We'll have to. Let's go. Let's hit it. Yeah,
always coming up with something new for the channel. So donation goal dance offs will be implemented starting tonight.
Yeah, it appears as though the second period has begun for the Sabres and the Blue Jackets. Oh, wow.
All right.
Let's not
I'll
get
be back in a
copyrighted.
second.
All right. We'll see you during the second intermission. Hopefully, we'll be still under 10 goals here. But that was Cal. That was funny. That was the happiest. You will never see us any happier for a intermission, folks. But we are a minute or two away from, maybe we're already going through this second period. I have no idea because TNT wants to throw a bunch of ads on there. Speak English with this guy. Love it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But it appears as though the Sabres, okay, maybe they could get, oops, I just hit that. That was an unfortunate mistake. Let's see. Did they start the second period and TNT still wants to go to commercial break? That's funny. No, it appears they've just gotten out there. RJ, what's up? Welcome, everyone. Make sure subscribe 1450 and we do something really embarrassing, folks. I don't know what. Maybe a dance. I'm really bad at dancing, so this could get super bad super quick. Wow, this is kind of annoying. Why doesn't TNT want to get off commercial, guys? You don't have to make all this money. We started the period and you're still in commercial break. So, TNT, I want to yell at whoever runs it. 10 seconds in, who scored? Why are you still in commercial break? The game is okay. Now there we go. Now it's the start. God, that's stupid. Absolutely stupid. There we go. TNT's finally back. No goals yet. Looks like they hooked up a mic to some Columbus fan. Looks like an old player here. He looks extremely angry and disappointed with his team right now. But now we are finally underway here with this second period, folks. 65 people into the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. I just checked fantasy. What the heck is going on in this hockey game? 11 points from Tage already. I know. Yeah, Sabres are going off right now. It's kind of insane. I've never seen anything like this. He tied the NHL record, Tage Thompson did, for most goals in one period. And already, Tuch with a good opportunity, trying to slide it back post there for Jack Quinn. Probably should have taken the shot. He had a wide open lane to the net. But the Blue Jackets come right back into the zone as Boone Jenner slides it into the corner. Goudreau couldn't get there. Sabres take it away now. And with the stretch pass, Cousins ices the puck. Pass intended there for Peterka. That was Johnny's dad. Okay, yeah, that makes sense looking back on it now. But I expect the Sabres to ease back a bit. I don't think we'll see another 6 goals in this period. Columbus, reminder that these guys are all still professionals. They don't want to lose 12-0 in a hockey game at the NHL level. So expect the Blue Jackets to really tighten things up here in this period. Real deal. If there's more games like this, I certainly will stream more. Sabres are giving me hope again. Hope is a dangerous thing. Peterka, around to Power. Oh, he just broke his stick. Power is forced to give it away. It looks like there will be a penalty against the Buffalo Sabres. Because Power dropped his stick and it just kind of fluttered in and interfered with regular play. So it's probably, it's going to be the Blue Jackets' second power play opportunity of the night. I'm not holding the stick. What? I'm not sure what the call is here. Hey, is Power getting a penalty? Who's getting the penalty here? I'm not quite sure what's going on right now. Yeah, but Power's stick just kind of collapsed. He drops it, kind of kicks it towards the middle of the ice. He kicks it again towards the slot, trying to be like, not me. That's not on purpose. Don't worry, guys. I wasn't doing this on purpose, I promise. I'm not trying to interfere, but it looks like the refs caught on because as Gustav Nyquist was trying to cut it to the front, the stick was just kind of laying there, and Oh, it's going to be a penalty shot. So Gustav Nyquist with the penalty shot. I did not realize that was... I don't know the rules then. Nyquist cuts out wide, cuts in, takes the shot, and he's saved by UPL. So that should really boost his confidence here. Columbus's woes continue. But the penalty shot from a bizarre play there does not come back to hurt the Sabres. Gustav Nyquist with the penalty shot saved by UPL. Wasn't a very good attempt. It looks like he was trying to go 5-hole. UPL had it wide open there, but he could not get it between the pads. And Nyquist, he is eternally pissed off on the bench there. So, Columbus cannot capitalize on the penalty shot, and the Sabres come back now. Here's Thompson. He's already got 4 goals. He enters the Blue Jackets zone, holds up, trying to center that one, gives it away, and the Blue Jackets are in on a break. Here comes the Blue Jackets in all alone. The save, the shot is saved, and the rebound as well. Sean Corrali could not get it by UPL, who continues to do some good work here. The TV. What is UPL doing? Just strange pregame routine. They're looking at, he has a cookie before the game. No wonder why he gives up like 8 goals a period. But he's been good tonight, folks. UPL has been very good. Stick around. Keep subscribing, everyone. All right. Down the wing goes Bernie. Bernie cannot get by the Sabres defenseman. Blue Jackets are temporarily going out of their own zone. Here are the Sabres now with Okposo. Kyle Okposo rockets that one into the Blue Jackets zone. It goes around. Blue Jackets have it now. Pick it up in the corner. The breakout pass. Looking for Laine. He gets it there. He feeds it up for a little further for Jack Roslovic, but he cannot handle the pass, and the Sabres get it down the ice, but not far, before Peyton Krebs takes it away. See, that's a nice little plot twist there. Krebs is centering pass between the two defensemen, misses them, but no icing call here against the Sabres. Sabres' fourth line keeping it in the zone here for the Blue Jackets momentarily, but Columbus takes it back now. Columbus into the slot. Robinson with the shot. That's a nice save again from UPL. He's facing a lot of good looks here. Sabres better not give up all these looks here in the second period. Otherwise, we could see Columbus score 6. Here's Olofsson now. Olofsson around into the corner for Middlestad. He steps out of the corner. Middlestad finds an open man in the slot. Power with the shot. What a save by Merzlikins. He just extended the glove and took away what Owen thought it could have been his first goal this year. Nicole, even knowing I'm a Jackets fan, oh boy. How much ice time has Krebs been getting? Not much, Ava. He's been subdued on the fourth line. Not too much to speak of for him, unfortunately. So, it's kind of tough for Peyton Krebs. He's not played well, and to compound that, he's not getting much ice time. NHL history, no team has ever overcome a 6-goal deficit. So, we got the third line out here for the Sabres. Middlestad, Olofsson, and Jost. Yeah, true, there was a nice shot there from Owen Power. Here's Dahlin. Oh, Dahlin holds it off the faceoff, takes the shot. That's a good save by Merzlikins, and the Blue Jackets try to go on the break, but Middlestad with a nice defensive play there to make sure that Columbus did not have another breakaway. Sabres really need to tighten things up here. Even though they're up 6, you still want to play nice hockey. Here's Jost in the corner. Jost on the backhand. Finds it at the point. There's a quick shot from there. The defenseman, I believe that was Matthias Samuelsson. Middlestad takes it back. Finds Dahlin at the other side. Now Dahlin skates out of the pressure of 1. Finds a pass into the slot. Can't get it there. And here's Goudreau back the other way with some speed. Goudreau to the outside. Takes the shot. And he is saved by UPL. Already, Columbus has outshot their previous total from the first period. But just looking at this last opportunity, Goudreau was almost in on the break, but Middlestad, he saw it, took it away, and that's a play that will get him back into the favor of the coach, because he's not supposed to be back there, but he was anyways. UPL is performing well, truth. You are once again speaking the truth here. So the Sabres bounce it off the boards, off the face-off win, get it to the neutral zone. Here's Jack Quinn. Quinn leaves there for J.J. Peterka. Peterka gives it to Cousins, who tips it in. It goes behind Merzlikins. Columbus gets it back, though, and they get back to the center ice now. Here is Marchenko dropping it off for Nyquist. He spins around in the corner, sends it back to the point for Gudbranson. Across. The shot from his partner there. That was, I don't know who that is. That's Matthew Olivier, I believe. Here's Nyquist with another centering attempt. Couldn't get it through, and Cousins takes it away now for the Sabres. Cousins looking back, post for Peterka there. He almost settled down the bouncing puck, but could not in the end. And the Blue Jackets take it away once more. Marchenko to Bernie. Bernie up the boards for Robinson. Inside for the forward there. That is Robinson again. Robinson. He dumps it in. Couldn't find a teammate, but the Sabres give it away. Oh, that was a almost nice move there from Matthew Olivier. Olivier spinning around in the corner. Olivier still with the puck. He gets it stripped by Alex Tuch. Tuch tips it around one. Tries to go by another. Can't. Thompson tries to do the same thing. Also with the same effect and result. Blue Jackets keep the pressure alive right now. Yeah, 5 more goals, please. Just rack up the numbers here. Tuch, 2-0 Power now. Power steps out of the pressure of 1, finds his Yoki Yarhu across. He gets Thompson, who streaks through center ice now. Thompson, out for Skinner. Skinner has some space, cuts into the slot, finds Thompson, who had at the back post. He took the shot that was partially blocked. Sabres now keeping up the pressure here. Thompson, nice pass to Dahlin. Dahlin off the bench. Slides it into the corner for Skinner. He throws a blind pass to the middle of the ice, but nobody there for the Sabres. And the Blue Jackets lift that puck high up and down the ice for an icing. There is Lawrence Pilu picking that puck up, and I'm going to get a water break. Water. You watched them score 10 goals 3 times? Well, I've never seen the Sabres score 10 goals. I've seen them score 9 and 8. Those are fun. Maybe we get it here tonight. They're only 4 away, and they certainly can do it. Fourth line out here for the Sabres. Krebs wins it, spins it around to the point for Lawrence Pilu. He knocks that one back down the boards. Couldn't get it in deep, unfortunately. The Blue Jackets take it away now with Matthew Olivier. He's still on the ice after that icing call. Now he goes off the ice to get a change. And the Blue Jackets take it away now. But they give it away to Bryson at the neutral zone. Bryson tipping that one in deep for Okposo. And Krebs down there. Krebs keeping it there, looking for some help. Gets it to Okposo. Okposo has it, spins it around to Dahlin at the point. He takes the shot that tips just wide of the net. Fourth line keeping it alive here. Krebs to Okposo. Cross ice for Samuelson. Takes the shot. Merzlikins didn't know where it was, but it never got to him. And the Blue Jackets get it out. Samuelson now behind his own net. Leaves it there for Dahlin. Dahlin up for Middlestad now. Middlestad entering the Blue Jacket zone. Takes the long-range shot that goes off the stick of Merzlikins and out of play. Jack Dill. I watched them win 12-2 against Ottawa a couple years ago. Really? I thought that was 9-2. Maybe it was 11-2. I don't remember. Krebs has been weak on the puck. He's much better than what he's been showing. I agree, Rio Dale Prime. He's just in a slump. We may trade him, though. 139 votes here. Wow. Excuse me. Hey, we got 3 more. Up to 1443. Make sure, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. We're 7 away from 1450 here. Let's get it. We're on a good pace right now in this stream. Wouldn't put anything past this awesome community we have here. So, we're in a commercial break. Sabres up by 6. Blaze, of course, with the cold take, comes in and says, Columbus gonna win for real. Blaze, I'm gonna need you to please exit. We don't accept those cold takes here. RJ says Washington won, Philadelphia won, end of 1. Minnesota. Calgary's been really inconsistent this year, haven't they? Washington has been really poor as well. Sabres haven't faced Washington yet. I can't wait to do so because they are looking very weak here. I forgot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember either. I remember we lit up Craig Anderson. When Ottawa started to blow it up. That was right after their playoff push, I believe, when Matt Duchene got traded there, and he was still considered a bad luck player. Just couldn't win wherever he went. My hair's really frizzly right now. Nah, I got Cousins in fantasy. Pour it on, please. Yeah, I wish I had Cousins. I have Tage Thompson in fantasy. That's feeling really good right now. I hope I started him, though. I really do. That's 11 points right there that I may squander. I'm not going to check due to my sanity. I don't want to lose it. All right. Offensive zone face-off coming up here. Third line out here for the Sabres. Middlestat loses the draw. The Columbus Blue Jackets have it now and take it away from their own corner now. But they can't get very far. Spinning back around is Tim Burney. Burney, get it through the neutral zone. Tipped in deep by the Jackets. UPL rings that one around the boards. Cannot get it out. Now they will. Here's Middlestat on the puck. Has it. Plays it back for Yoki Yarhu. Yoki Yarhu across for Owen Power. Power inside for Middlestat. Back to Jost. He gets cross-checked. No call. But he slides it up the boards. Keeps possession here for the Sabres. And Yoki Yarhu cutting to the outside. Into the Blue Jacket zone. Yoki Yarhu with the puck now. Around for Tyson Jost here. Jost in the corner, tries to spin it out in front, gets the shot off on Merzlikins, but could not get any elevation. The Blue Jackets, though, have just turned the puck over into the slot. Power trying to send that one back, but there was nobody there, and the Columbus Blue Jackets have a 2-on-1 now. Marchenko trying to find it, back post for Goudreau, could not get it to him, though. And the Sabres are able to get out of that one nicely. Sabres get that one deep into the Columbus zone, cannot get it any farther. Kent Johnson could not handle that pass. Cousins with it. Has it stolen away by Marchenko. I've been mentioning his name a lot tonight. Here's Cole Sillinger. Nice moves there by him. Spinning out of the pressure. That kind of looked offside. Wasn't. Cole Sillinger has the shot. Takes it. Oh, what a nice rebound save there by UPO. Cole Sillinger's shot bounced off the boards. He had Nyquist right there, but he could not get it up. Here's Cousins. He finds a streaker in front. That was Peterka, but the pass just bounced over his stick. Power sweep maneuver. Yeah, absolutely. Here's Nyquist spinning around in the corner. Drops it back to the point. No shot there from the defenseman. Leaves it there for Sillinger in the slot. He takes the one-timer. And UPO says, thank you very much. I will hold on to this one in my glove. Thank you. But, folks, let's keep subscribing. Let's go. We're at 1444. I like that number. But I don't want to stay at that forever. 6 away, much like the Sabres. We need 6 more. They're just looking at that awesome University of Michigan team that somehow did not win the entire tournament. They got knocked out in the Frozen Four. Surprisingly enough, I can't remember to who. I just remember they were eliminated prematurely. They had Owen Power, Beniers, Ken Johnson, Luke Hughes. All of those guys are their first-round picks. So, really insane program they have there for Michigan. Sabres attempt to clear, and they cleared it actually into the Blue Jackets bench. Owen Power looking on now. He's only got 1 goal in his career, and it appears he's been taking much of the same development curve as Dahlin, because Power, he's starting to get into it a little bit, but especially early on in the season, he was very hectic, very skittish on the puck, very nervous to make a mistake, but I think Don Granato had a talk with him, sat down, was like, hey, you don't have to worry about making a mistake. Just go out there, have some fun, okay? We don't want you worrying about that. Just play your game, have fun. The goals will come eventually if you do everything else right. Here's Columbus now. Their first line out there. Robinson around for Sean Corrali. That's actually their fourth line. Corrali into the corner, leaves it there for Matthew Olivier. Olivier rings it around to the point for Peaky. His one-timer is gobbled up there by UPO. Yeah, Sabres need to tighten up a little bit here. Come on, guys. Come on, folks. Let's get it. Still surprisingly 6-0 in this second period. Sabres need 1 more for the extra point to be good. Haven't scored a full touchdown yet, guys, so let's get there. Let's see what Sabres Twitter is saying. The best player on the ice is from UConn. The second best player is from UConn. Oh, there's a good shot there from Patrick Laine. That just went high and wide. Here's Roslovic with the rebound in the corner. Has it stolen by Samuelsson. Samuelsson around for Dahlin. Dahlin leaving it there for his other defenseman there, Samuelsson. And the Sabres get it out now. Here's Posto. Oh, that was almost offside. Posto doing a good job to stay onside, though. Girgensons spins that one around to the point for Samuelsson. He drops it off into the corner now. Girgensons walks around, steps it, gives it to Dahlin. He takes the shot that goes off a leg and into the far corner now. Krebs muscled down behind the net, somehow gets it around to Dahlin. Dahlin now in the corner. We are over halfway through the second period. Sabres up by 6-0 for the Blue Jackets. Okposo for Girgensons. Nice muscle work there in the corner. Girgensons spins around, gives it to Okposo. Here's Okposo now. Okposo still with the puck on a stick, trying to create something here. He flips it to an open boards and goes off and get a change. Krebs is there. Krebs finds an open man in the slot. What a setup there from Bryson. He tried to spin it around for Olofsson, but Olofsson doing Olofsson things. Could not handle the puck, and the Blue Jackets take it away now. Roslovic. Oh, man. They scored. A shot that should be saved. Looks like the goal was scored by Patrick Laine. Got it from just up from the slot there. And Blue Jackets finally get one on the board here. 6 for the Sabres, 1 for the Blue Jackets. Patrick Laine opens the account here for the Jackets tonight. Yeah, that's one that UPL is going to want back. There's that vintage UPL goal. Oh, looks like it tipped off the... come on, UPL. I was rooting for you to get the shutout there. Yeah, this goal is kind of deserved. Sabres have not played anywhere as good as they did in that first period. They just want to make sure not to let the Blue Jackets into this one. Do not give them hope going into this third period. Because Lord knows, they don't need that. So that's Laine's 5th goal of the year. If this gets a 6-6, I'm blaming it on TNT. Yeah, I probably will. Middlestat can't handle the clearing attempt. It goes past his glove, goes down the ice. Olofsson is there. He's been pretty much the worst player again on the ice here for the Sabres. Middlestat gets danced around there by the rookie. There's another long-range shot there from Kent Johnson. He could not get it go by UPL, and the Sabres take it away now. Jost out wide for the shot from, I'm not sure who that was. I couldn't see the number. I think that was Peterka. Second line out there for the Sabres. Pailu dances the forward into the corner. He gives it away into the slot. Nyquist steps around, goes behind the net, looking for Boone Jenner there. He sends it around on the boards, near side. Nyquist flips it down low. Jenner around, behind the net. Not around. Now they send it on the front. Oh my God, they scored again. Really, Buffalo? Nyquist? Stop it. Stop it. Cal, you predicted it. Once the Jackets got 1, they quickly got 2 now. Stop it, guys. No. Now the deficit is 4 and the Jackets have hope. Buffalo, this is not good defending, and this is probably another one that Luukkonen's going to want to have back. Goes right between the wickets. Bad defensive coverage there by Pailu. It looks like it was his man. Nyquist was there. And it's 6-2. This 6-goal lead has been shrunken down to 4. Oh, boy. Stop it, guys. Come on. You're giving them hope. They have momentum. I get it right now. But this is still not a good couple of 2 shifts here. Samuelsson gives it away along the boards. Panic is starting to set into my voice here. Dahlin flips down one, gets it to center ice and beyond. Jeff Skinner there on the forecheck, trying to feed things through, but he cannot. Eric Robinson takes it away now for the Blue Jackets, but he gives it away, and here comes Dahlin with a fast break now to Tuch across to Thompson. Holds up. Now he takes the shot. That one's saved by Merzlikins. He finds Tuch now. Slides it through to Samuelsson. To Thompson. He tried to feed it through to the back post. Could not get it there. If we blow this, I know, Ella. Eel. That would not be nice. Here's Samuelsson around to Tuch. Tuch has it at center ice now at the end of his shift. He's going to fire this one at Merzlikins. He gloves it down. He's going to keep play going, though. And he gets it to Liam Foudy, I believe. Here's Luukkonen. Luukkonen around, gives it away behind the net, but the Blue Jackets could not get it out in front and make it a good scoring opportunity. Okposo now with it. Okposo gets it to Girgensons. He's hooked a little bit, no call there. Flips it in deep for Krebs. He lets it right on through for himself. Krebs, nice work behind the net here. Krebs still with the puck. Works his way, trying out of the corner. Nice back pass for Okposo. Okposo walking into the slot. Has it, takes the shot, but that deflects off of his stick and out of play. Yeah, but UPL, a couple of weak goals here all of a sudden. Jackets got 2 now. Lane and Nyquist with the goals. It would literally be the first time a team lost after being up by 6. I know. I love how we're all predicting this to happen now. Can't give these guys hope. And TNT goes to a commercial break. If you're Buffalo, you want to get to this second intermission without giving up any more goals and just say, hey guys, what the hell was that period? You played so well, and I'm confident that there would have been a let-off, but you can't let these guys back into the game. That's unfathomable. You're up by 6-0, and you let 2 nasty goals in. Typical. They were both vintage Sabres goals to give up. I was wondering where they were. And defensive miscue number 1 and goalie miscue number 2. Or goalie miscue number 1, defensive miscue number 2. We got 38 people in the chat. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking this time to enjoy the game here with us. Make sure, hit that like button and subscribe. Frick. Come on, guys, let's go. Pilu and Bryson, that -2 on the night. Middlestad and Olofsson, -1. That third line and the bottom pairing right now. Oh, jeez. Not those two sets of players have not been good here for the Sabres. Obviously, the biggest weak links. Never underestimate for the Sabres to blow a lead. But I'd like for tonight to have no emotional strain. That would be good. That would be very good. Buffalo, if you could just please get through and get these 2 points, that would be nice. Without any heart attacks, that would also be nice. Fun while it lasted. Yeah, Buffalo save skis. All right, here we go. Off the face-off. First or second line out here for the Sabres. Cousins trying to make something happen, but the Blue Jackets are on his case. They get it out of the zone, but here comes the Sabres again with Jack Quinn with some speed. Jack Quinn leaving there for Cousins into the slot, drops it back for the defenseman. Samuelson's shot was partially blocked. He sends it out in front, but nobody there for the Sabres to jam it home. Cousins was filtering in and covering for Samuelson back at the point there. And here are the Sabres now. They have an open man over there on the wing as Jack Quinn. He's towards the end of his shift, so kind of slow here. He can't get to the end of that pass, and the Jackets get that one out and down the ice. They played in on UPL. He spins that one around for Yoki Yarhu. Here's Joker behind his own net. The puck kind of bounces dangerously towards the slot, but the Sabres were able to get there first, and they have a nice breakout here. Sabres with 3 over the Blue Jackets' blue line. Out wide for Paterka. Paterka at the end of his shift. Spins it down low for Middlestad here. Here's Middlestad. Working his way out of the corner. Spins out of the first check. Can't get out of it completely. Sends that one towards the front of the net. It filtered on through to the point for Power. Along the boards for Jost. Jost gets off the turnover. Jost, now he turns it over. And the Jackets now get out to center ice, but they turn it over again. Sabres with a makeshift 2-on-1 now. Olofsson, oh my god, you're so ass at passing. Blue Jackets trying to get a breakaway pass going on here. Woody, what's up? Nice to see you. Looks like the Blue Jackets just iced this puck here. Johnny Gaudreau, he's tired and at the end of a shift now. Roscoe, what's going on here? Pleasure for you to join the stream now. Well, we got a good game going on right now. 6-2 Buffalo. It started out 6-0. Sabres have kind of let their foot off the pedal here in the second. certainly some things that the Blue Jackets, we all expected the Blue Jackets to come out in the second period and play a little hungrier and a little embarrassed. It's not often you give up 6 goals in one period, especially to the 2022 Buffalo Sabres. Here's Alex Tuch. Nice play inside for Thompson. Thompson driving for Thompson. Fanned on the shot. Sends it to the front anyways. He's so dangerous. Sabres, this first line is already causing havoc here. Thompson with it behind the net. That long reach. Could not save him on that one. Tried to send it across for Skinner behind the net. But it goes out to the far boards now. Skinner for Thompson. Around for Bryson. Back up top for Krebs. Out wide for Thompson. Takes the shot, and of course he scores. Of course. His 5th of the game. It's not fair how funny. It's not, yeah, you're right. It's funny. It's not funny how good Tage Thompson is. That's his 5th goal of the game for Tage Thompson. Wow. He just sniped that one. Short side over the blocker of Merzlikins. He's got 5 goals now. Tage Thompson, 5 goals. And, I'm sorry for the subdued call there on the goal. It's like, is this surprising anymore? He just sniped that one? I don't understand where he is able to do this. Why can't we have more Tage Thompsons? Why? He is a walking W. So the Sabres get their 5-goal lead back. That deflates any hope maybe of a Blue Jackets comeback here. Blue Jackets dangerously working it in the middle of their own zone. Krebs trying to get on the end of that turnover here, but Merzlikins covers things up. So we got 3:28 to go now. But Tage Thompson with his 5th goal of the game. I believe that's his 18th maybe of the season. We're getting closer to a double hattie here for Thompson. Hey, we just had another subscriber, I believe. But of course, this stupid subscriber thing does not want to work. Let's see what's wrong with that. Just gonna, that way nothing can get out of my purview. Yeah, Buffalo Sports, you just said it quite perfectly. This is really ridiculous. I don't know how or where he got this good. He certainly didn't look this good. He looked good last year, but not this good. This is unbelievable. Tage Thompson with 5 goals tonight. 5 goals. Who saw that coming? I didn't. He single-handedly is carrying the Sabres to a victory here. 5 goals for him. 7-2 right now. You like football? I do. Yeah. I'm a big soccer fan. I follow the Premier League pretty extensively. I'm a big Newcastle United fan. It's a little different, but it's Newcastle. And before anyone accuses me of being a bandwagon, no, it's not because they're rich now. I've been a fan for 6 years now. And I was like, when I first became a fan of Newcastle, I was like, you know what? Newcastle is going to be good. Once they get taken over, they are a sleeping giant. They are going to get good and be one of the top dogs in English football soon enough. And now it's happening. So the Rocket was only player ever to score 6 in like the 40s. Yeah. And Thompson may be able to do it here. Thompson he finds himself in these perfect spots, and he gets goals out of nothing. Tage and Dahlin and our fantasy glitches this year. You can say that again. Okay. This is the good time to see if I actually started him. It appears as though I have. Thank God. So the Sabres won another power play here. That last goal coming from Thompson, assisted by Tuch and Bryson now. Blue Jackets trying to get the quick break on. They get it into the zone. Chinakhov around, plays it around to Laine around and down low for Marchenko, but Marchenko could not get that one centered. That was actually Jack Roslovic. Sabres dangerously giving it away, or passing it through their own slot. Blindly too, but it doesn't hurt them, and they get it in deep to the Blue Jacket zone. Krebs with a nice forecheck, couldn't get on the end of that one. Sabres Around, back again. Krebs with a turnover, cuts in front, takes a shot, and he scores! Peyton Krebs, his first of the season. Now that's what you like to see with that depth scoring. A big goal for Krebs. He has really been in a slump, but now it's changed. And somehow the puck trickled through Merzlikins. 8-2 Buffalo. Peyton Krebs that time with an absolutely beautiful goal. But look how much it means to him. You may be up by 6 goals. It's 8-2. But Peyton Krebs, that's a huge goal for him. That maybe gets him out of his slump. But good to see Krebs get his first of the year. Now we need to see Hinostroza Power, but Hinostroza is not playing tonight, so it's just going to have to be up to Power and Pilot to get their firsts. Here's Boone Jenner into the slot. Johnny Gaudreau with a nice backhander in the slot. Could not get it to go on net, though, and the Sabres take it away now with Cousins. Steven, what's up? Me joining the stream and seeing the Sabres score 8 goals in a game. No, there wasn't anything near chocolate milk. The Sabres actually did. 5 of those goals coming from Thompson. Columbus trying to make this deficit a little lower here with Gaudreau. He spins around, backhands that one to the back post. Couldn't find a teammate, though. Sabres steal the puck away and lift that one down the ice. Hinostroza was scratched, yes. Yes, he was. Krebs was placed into the lineup. And he gets a goal. That's what we were looking for. Here's Nyquist trying to cut on in. Nyquist, nice takedown by the defenseman there. And the Sabres cannot get it out, though. Third line out here for the Sabres, so expect a lot of bad things. But the Sabres trying to lift it in. Olofsson could not get to that bouncing buck. It was almost a bouncing breakaway. Folks, keep subscribing. 4 away from 1450. Let's get it. Let's get it here this stream. Come on, I know I have faith in all of you here. Krebs is pumped on the bench. Absolutely. I would be too. It's just been difficult. And he's had moments where he's played well and the puck just won't find it for him. But that time it did. And, you know, you need those bounces every now and then. Everybody needs a bounce. And the Sabres and Krebs got it there. So, good for him. There's a long shot from the point. We're almost towards 1 minute. Here's Thompson, somehow on his knees, gets it back to the point there, but it goes between Bryson and Pilu. So, it goes out of the zone. The Sabres need to regroup now. Here's Thompson re-entering the Blue Jacket zone. Down low to Tuch, up top for Bryson. Bryson out wide for Skinner. Skinner with the puck at his stick. Skinner looks back post there for Tuch. He somehow scores. He lifts that one up over the shoulder there of Merzlikins. Blue Jackets. 9-2 Buffalo. Alex Tuch this time with an absolute seeing eye shot here. I'm not sure how he got that through. Merzlikins just didn't get close to that post enough. But Tuch with an absolute beauty of a shot gets that one up short side over the shoulder there of Merzlikins. And now we have 9 goals on the walk here for the Sabres. That first line doing wonders again. Alex Tuch, that's his 13th goal of the year. Assisted by, I believe, Jeff Skinner and probably Thompson too. Here's Skinner now. Skinner working his way into the zone, tries to find Krebs down low. He gets muscled off the puck there and gets a few extra shots after the fact. Blue Jackets clear. Here is Owen Power now. Around less than 10 seconds to go, and another good, and that's a good finish to the period. The Sabres were generally outplayed there, but they still scored 4 more goals in that second, and there goes Brad Larson, the head coach for the Blue Jackets, straight into the dressing room. He is not happy. But, folks, stick around now. We're going to get Cal in here on this intermission report. Another good period here for the Buffalo Sabres. I think this team can make the playoffs. I think that Luukkonen has played good, but he had a couple of goals where it wasn't so. It looked like the good old Luukkonen. But if you get shielded enough, then I think the Sabres could make it to the playoffs in spite of their goaltending. All right, so we're going to get Cal in here onto the stream again. Just another ridiculous period. Finish to the period there for the Sabres. Of course, the story will be that they scored 9 goals, but they finally got a depth goal scorer here in Peyton Krebs. His goal was unassisted, and then shortly after that was Alex Tuch to make it 9-2 Buffalo. So another high-scoring period, and the Sabres did not get to 10 goals, though. They did get close enough. They're at 9. They're at one more, folks, to get to that double-digit mark. Hey, we gained another subscriber. Just going to wait for Cal. Here we go. Now he's on. I will put my headphones on. Cal, what did you think about that second period here for the Sabres? Cal, are you muted over there? Oh, wow. Can't hear me? Hold on. Okay, now we're good. I think we should be good now.
Technically, right, we are good.
Yeah, that was just, I didn't click a button. All right. So, Cal, what I asked you was, what did you think of that second period there for the Sabres?
Yeah, that got a little scary in the beginning. They did, take their foot off the gas a little bit, and Columbus made a big push. Obviously, UPL and net, you're going to get some soft goals, and we saw that. But then the Sabres bounced right back and completely destroyed them. Just an absolute annihilation. It's pathetic what Columbus is doing out there. Krebs gets his first goal. Feel great for him. He needed that one. Hopefully that is a little spark for him to keep it up. Tuch with the nice goal. Tage with 5. Can he get to 6? We'll see. And I just want to make the note, Jeff Skinner has played phenomenal tonight. His passing, I mean, to find Thompson on, 2 of his goals, to find Tuch on that last goal, beautiful find there. Great pass, and, Tuch was alone in front of the net and put it right where it had to be. So shout out to Skinner there. And, yeah, just more of the same from the first period, just pure annihilation.
Yeah, this game is not getting any better. But I said it just before you hopped on. The story of that period has to be Peyton Krebs finally getting the monkey off his back. How big of a goal was that for him?
Oh, it was huge. You saw how happy he was, even on the bench, like the whole time. He was just pumped. It's great to see. And we talked about that Middlestat Olofsson line and him kind of being stuck on that line. It's funny. The second they get on the ice, Columbus gets their second goal. But anyway. It's good to see Krebs, finally have some success. And, we've been saying it all along. He is the big piece from that Eichel trade long term. He could be a really good player in the NHL. And, it's going to take some time. But, last season we saw a lot from him. This season we haven't seen that much at all. So it's good to see we finally get, a glimpse of what he can do. And that was a phenomenal goal, too. It wasn't like a tip in or, just a lucky goal. He did that all by himself, went right around. Granted, it's on a team that looks, pretty much they want to walk out at this point, but still, went right around the defender and nifty move, put it right 5 hole. So great to see Peyton Krebs have some success.
Yeah, it was really nice for that. And for me, he looks like another guy. He looks like Dylan Cousins last year. He's shooting the puck a lot, but it just wasn't going his way. And, for Cousins, it took him, he had a really poor stretch to end the season there. While the entire team was winning, Cousins couldn't find the back of the net. And the same is going right now for Krebs. The Sabres are in a decent stretch right now, and he hasn't been able to find the back of the net until now. And for Alex Tuch, he's had a bit of an inconsistent year. However, that was a great goal. I don't know how he managed to get that through. That takes some skill, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And, Tuch's one of those guys who, on a really good team, is he a first liner? Probably not, but he just fits so well in Buffalo. I mean, with Skinner and Thompson, he's just the perfect line mate for them. And, it seems not only does it boost, Thompson and Skinner, it boosts himself. I mean, he's on this line. He fits great in Buffalo. He loves Buffalo, obviously, from around here. And, what an add to this team. Ever since, I will go out on a limb and say, Alex Tuch was the changing point for Buffalo. The second he stepped on the ice for the Sabres, he completely changed the culture. you could say it's Granato management, whatever. I think it's Alex Tuch. Alex Tuch brought that I want to be here mentality, and now it seems like the whole team has it. I mean, these guys are playing for each other. These guys are playing for the city. They love the fans. I mean, just 2 years ago, we were miserable, thinking no one ever wants to play here. We got a captain who is miserable, who doesn't bring anyone up in the locker room, is a toxic problem. We got some sources that is true from the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, now we got guys like Okposo, Dahlin, huge leaders. And obviously Alex Tuch. It's just phenomenal to see what the Sabres have done. Obviously in the standings, still not where we want to be, but keep playing like this, you'll be there before you know it.
We're one game if this result holds, which just checking here. We're up by 7 at the end of 2. It should theoretically.
A touchdown does tie the game, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. The Sabres are one game closer to 500. It was a very good period again, and not that they should be looking ahead to that Penguins game on Friday night. But it's good to keep one eye ahead. You don't want to take any unnecessary injuries here. No fighting, you just don't put themselves in bad situations. You're up by 7. It's at the end of 2. Columbus is just going to go out there and try to set the tone for their next game as well. If you're the Sabres, just stay out of it, keep doing what they're doing, and they'll hopefully hit that 10-goal mark.
Absolutely. That game Friday, I'll be there. So BSC fan meetup if anyone wants to meet up. But anyway, yeah, that's a big game for the Sabres. You just got to keep the momentum going, and you can't get too laid back. Like I said in the first intermission, and we did see a little bit of that in the second period. You got to keep your foot on the gas here because, again, huge chance for confidence and momentum. And we saw that I mentioned, maybe Mittelstadt or Olofsson gets one and flips them. Peyton Krebs was the one who got the confidence in that period. Mm-hmm. You never know what could happen in games like this, and who knows? Maybe that goal for Peyton Krebs sparks something, and he goes on an absolute tear for the rest of the season. Who knows? Maybe that's what he needed. Maybe it won't change a thing, but definitely better to get the goal than not get a goal at all. So great to see from that standpoint, and the Sabres have played phenomenal tonight. This is one of the craziest games I've ever watched, and I don't know, 10 goals looks very likely. You think they do it?
I think they can. One more goal, maybe, just one.
Yeah.
I'm also while you're talking, I was trying to look for a ticket because I'm coming back to Buffalo that night or that afternoon. So I'm really interested. This Sabres team is making me want to go watch them now.
Yeah.
But just looking at ticket prices, they're up to $45 now.
Yeah, I was almost thinking of driving down to Columbus today, but 5-hour drive, I couldn't do it. If it was like 3, I mean, tickets were like $5 in Columbus. Kind of regretting not taking the drive down, but that would have been a pain. But
fun road trip.
What a game!
Yeah, it's been absolutely insane from the Sabres team. The first line, of course, driving all the production so far, but it is nice to see the fourth line get in on the action there, and of course the second line with Cousins, Quinn, Peterka. They're just doing their thing. They're just doing their thing. Now for that Penguins game, do you think that the Sabres are going to look to maybe make some more line changes to that bottom 6, given what they've seen in this game?
That is a tough question. They might rotate Asplund, and I don't think they're going to do anything too crazy. Don Granato just had an interview, I believe it was today or yesterday, and he said really what he wants to do with Mittelstadt and Olofsson is just build confidence. And he said he's just going to keep throwing them out there. He sees potential in each of them, sees the talent, which they are 2 very talented players. Mm-hmm. But they're not complete players. And he thinks, just keep putting them out there and something will spark. Hopefully that does happen because we've seen glimpses. I mean, Olofsson on the power play, he was an absolute animal his first few years. Mittelstadt, I mean, some of the goals he's had this season, phenomenal hands. We've seen what Mittelstadt could do in the shootout. Very talented kid. But overall player, not so much. They've been in this pattern where they kind of skate back and forth behind the net. It's almost like they have set plays. If you saw, there was the one play where I think Krebs had the puck and dumped it, did like a U-turn behind the net, gave it off to Okposo, knew he was going to be there. The Olofsson and Mittelstadt line do that all the time, so that must be a set play. So hopefully that happens. And I also did want to mention something. On the TNT broadcast, they said it's looking like the Ryan O'Reilly, Tage Thompson deal panned out and was pretty even for both teams. If you told me that 2-3 years ago, I mean, how many people labeled that as the worst trade in all of Buffalo sports of all time when that happened, myself included. I mean, that trade was absolutely horrible when it happened. O'Reilly goes and wins a cup with the Blues. We get Patrick Berglund, okay? Patrick Berglund, Vladimir Saboka, two absolute horrible players who ended up causing us more harm than good.
Yep.
They just caused complete cap problems, complete toxicity problems. And then Tage Thompson, who were like, maybe he'll be something. Tage Thompson has turned into an NHL superstar. Like, he might be a top 3 player in the league. He might be the best player in the league at this point. Just, not only does he have a wicked shot, he's got great hands in front of the net. He could do it all. I mean, he's just a phenomenal player. And it's crazy to think that he has not reached his peak yet at all. Like, where can this player go?
Where he's already had 5 goals. I don't know how much higher he can get than this, but it's I don't have words to describe Tage Thompson other than he is a monster. 5 goals for Tage Thompson. He is a monster. So like
Absolutely.
it's I don't know. I don't know.
We got to give some credit to Granato there too. Let's not forget, Tage Thompson did not start transitioning into this player until he had the position change from winger to center. Mm-hmm. Ever since he became a center, he completely changed. I mean, he was all right as a winger. We saw some flashes where like, okay, this kid could be good. Ever since he's been at center, he's been an absolute monster. And this season, I don't even know how to explain it. Is he playing at a level better than Jack Eichel was in Buffalo? In Jack Eichel's best season, is Tage Thompson a better player than that right now on the ice overall? Yes. I don't know.
Yes. You look back to that 19-game point streak or 20-game whatever for Eichel that he had during the COVID season. The one just before the COVID season. He was getting 1 or 2 points a game. Thompson is getting 3 or 4 points right now per game. He's getting 2 goals, incredible. 2 to 4 goals per game. I don't know. He's, in terms of impact, I think maybe you could still vouch for Eichel, but with this team and how young they are, he has really just become a great offensive leader for this team.
Yeah, and it's completely that line too. I mean, Skinner just finds him at every instant, gives him the best chance to score a goal. Just, that cross ice pass where it seems like, how does he make that pass? Thompson's wide open over there. Yeah. He's got to get it through 2 guys. And then you got that trust in Tuch to be back on defense and also in front of the net at the same time. Like, just, perfect positioning wherever he is. Just a great line, and they have great chemistry. Who would have thought we'd be here? I mean, so many tank years, so many horrible seasons, and finally a kid that, kind of started. I mean, we're seeing pretty much everyone on this team, started with the Sabres, had, a low profile but high potential. We're starting to see these guys, Cousins, Peterka, Quinn, they're just getting started. Tage, these guys are finally becoming what we thought they could be, and it's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. I just want to mention how Jacob Bryson has 2 assists tonight. I believe that is his first career multi-point NHL game, so good for Jacob Bryson, though that pairing has been a little shaky, him and Lawrence Pilu, as expected, but it's always nice to see the depth defensemen, getting in on the action here. So it's nice to see up and down the lineup you get everyone contributing. That's what you want from these kind of games.
I think every single defender tonight, too, has had a good stick in the defensive zone. I mean, how many times have we seen Columbus quick counterattacks and our defensemen? Power Samuelson, they've been doing a phenomenal job tonight, just getting their stick in the spaces, knocking pucks up the ice, causing, a complete change of direction. So I've noticed that from our defenders. Good to see. And yeah, Bryson's been a decent player this year. I think he definitely has potential with the puck. He's quick. He can make some quick moves, get the puck in zones, and he hasn't really had great defensive pairings. So, playing with Pilot tonight, sometimes he plays with Fitzgerald. You don't really got too much confidence in those guys who don't play every night, so it's kind of tough for Bryson to take that full offensive step when he knows he has an inexperienced guy behind him.
Yeah, and, when he's out there with the first liners, I guess it's kind of easy to just give it to Tage and look at what he does, But he's been good tonight. I've liked how he's played outside of that second goal where he should have been on his man.
Yeah.
Gustav Nyquist, that was a vintage Sabres goal to give up. All alone in the slot, nobody picking him up. But fortunately for the Sabres, they went back and scored 3 more. So they actually won the period. won the period. They're winning the game right now. And Cal, if you can guess how many goals Tage Thompson has up to this point, I will. I'll give you a cookie when I get back.
In this season?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay, you looked.
I thought he had 20 after the fourth. I knew that pre coming on, so we'll.
Oh, damn it!
Was not a guess.
That's okay. We got 49 people into the chat. Welcome
Let's
everybody.
go.
We are 2 subscribers away from 1450.
Ooh.
Reminder: if we get those 2 more, or we get to $10 in donations, we're $4 away from that. We will dance on stream, I guess. We're gonna do.
We'll see.
All right, we're gonna have to put on some. I'm a gummy bear. Put on some.
Yeah. Don't want to get copyrighted here, so we'll tone it down. But if Lyubushkin ever scores and we're streaming, we're throwing caution to the wind. We're throwing caution to the wind. It's happening, but unfortunately, he's out with injury too. But a lot of people are saying, they want to see Hinostroza back in. Hinostroza is currently a little banged up. He's day to day. So for anyone frustrated by he's not playing, that is why. And yeah, it's just, I don't know how you change up these lines after tonight, even with that third line still underproducing and looking horrible. I'm praying that Middlestat or Olofsson can get a goal in the third. Just something to make that line, just gain a little bit of confidence. Yeah. They need it. And hopefully it does happen.
And while we do rip on these guys plenty, we do want them to succeed at the end of the day. It's not like we hate them or anything. We're just frustrated because we know that there is talent within those 2. They just are not tapping into that right now. And for the love of God, just do something offensively. Please, just do anything. That's all we want from you guys. But I don't know how much time we got left on the intermission. This feels like
I'd assume it's getting wrapped up here. So I'm gonna hop off here. I'll be back for post game, and make sure to like and sub. And we'll be back for post game.
All right, we'll see Kel then. Until then, let's get back to the hockey things. 50 people in the chat, guys. Make sure stick around. We got another good one. Okay, let's get back to mine. There we go. All right, so the third period is about to get underway here, folks, between the Blue Jackets and the Buffalo Sabres. But Sabres up by 7. It's 9-2 right now. We are about to kick off the third period here. Oh, boy. Yikes. So Nick cannot drive. That's fun. So, folks, what do you think so far of this game other than yes, yes, and yes? Love this. This was a great game so far. I'm kind of tired talking about the same things though. Like, oh, the Sabres are good. Oh, the Sabres are good. Maybe I should keep streaming, guys. Should I stream one or the other of the Penguins games? I think I'll stream one of them. I'll stream one. Caleb, Don looking. Oh, thank you. Thank you for Caleb. God. W, commentate L, comeback season, just wait. Oh, Korpisalo is back in net. So they made their second goalie change of the game. They revert back to Jonas Korpisalo because I guess Merz Lincoln's was also bad. Sean Strzeski, how's it going? All right, Cousins line out there here for the Sabres. They're into the Blue Jackets zone. Looks like a lot of the crowd has already left. I'm surprised there's anybody still remaining in that arena for the Blue Jackets. Here's power now. Tage Thompson, 5 goals on 9 shots tonight. I'd say that's a success. Here's the Sabres now around behind. They get it into the zone. There's I don't know who 15 is. That's a call up for another bum call up for the Blue Jackets. Sabres trying to get it into the slot. They couldn't get it there, and the Blue Jackets take it away now. It's Kent Johnson with a bit of speed. Leaves it there, and there's a quick shot from Boone Jenner, but UPO said no thank you. A former player currently roughing the game here for the I don't remember him, Jordan Samuels Thomas. Wow, that's kind of interesting. The referee, former Buffalo Sabre. Not really. He never suited up in a game. Here's Casey Middlestad directing traffic right now. Tage has now scored as many goals in a game by all but one player. What, Rocket Richard? Gretzky? We're not going to put him in that same category, will we? Olofsson trying to get that puck in deep. Maybe we will. It's Thompson the next Gretzky. That's going to be the next video. Here's Tyson Jost right now behind the net. Jost trying to get that one out in front. Couldn't get it there. Olofsson gets it in front to Tom. Middlestad, the puck deflects towards the net, but it did not bounce behind Korpisalo. And here come the Blue Jackets now. Line in front looking for Jenner. Couldn't find him there. Roslovic couldn't get it there either. Roslovic, now he's going to send it to the front. Nobody there, though, for the Blue Jackets. He takes the puck and just kind of shields his way to the boards now. This puck ain't getting moved. Refs yelling at them to keep play going. Now it moves a little bit behind the net. It gets around for Ken Johnson, the rookie from Michigan. He plays it towards the point. Couldn't get it there, and the Sabres come right back again. Middlestad looking for Olofsson. He's at the end of a shift, though. He couldn't get there, and the Blue Jackets cleared into their own bench, injuring someone, making life a hell of a lot worse. I just don't understand this game. I do not. Why is my hair so screwed up tonight, folks? I need to get like a makeup person because they need to make me pretty. I wish I was like those Sabres announcers. You don't see my face ever. All right, Sabres behind the Blue Jackets net. Gergensen attempting to get it out in front. Couldn't get it there. Blue Jackets will clear. Palu getting to that puck just before the Blue Jacket there. They will send it in deep for Robinson, though. Here's Robinson. Eric Robinson. 50 is always a weird number. Never understood why someone would pick that. It's a strange number to look at. Columbus got a couple of players with some strange numbers on this team. 50, Chinakov with 59, 34, Sillinger, that's sometimes a goalie number. As Owen Power has it, Powers walks back, doesn't take the shot, finds a player at the back post. It's Peyton Krebs. He scored his first goal of the game. He's feeling himself. He feels like he's him. Power around to Quinn. Back to Gergensen's far side faceoff circle. Goes down low to the corner. Plays it to the point now with Jokiharju. Jokiharju overskates the puck. Still to keep possession. Throws it behind the net. There's a chase now. Nyquist versus Cousins. Nyquist gets there first. Cousins, though, with the good pressure to keep things alive in deep for the Sabres. But the Sabres, oh, wow, they didn't get it out. Cousins now off the turnover. Couldn't finish it home. Columbus takes it back now. They get to the Sabres blue line. With the defenseman, they try to center it back out into the slot there, into the corner. Tage doing Josh things, I know, right? Here's Nyquist. Couldn't handle that pass. Not able to keep it in the zone. Blue Jackets have to redo their whole entire thing here. And, of course they give it away to Alex Tuch, wouldn't they? Shouldn't they? Couldn't they? They did. Oh, that's a bit of a break. Kind of a weird bounce. UPL makes the save in spite of that. I don't care right now. Skinner down the wing. Skinner holds on to the puck. Slides it for Thompson. He's looking for the double hattie here tonight. He centers it for Tuch. Tuch batted it down once. Couldn't do it a second time. Blue Jackets come away with it now. Down the far wing. They take the short angle shot. It goes high and wide of UPL. Thompson takes it back now. 3-on-2 here for the Sabres. Skinner. Back post. He was trying to find Thompson, who almost did a baseball bat into the net. First career 4-assist game for Skinner. Wow. That's impressive. Skinner not known for his passing. He's doing it here tonight. Blue Jackets, they score. Patrick Laine gets his second of the game. And UPL, death taxes and UPL giving up 3 goals. Because, of course, he did. Patrick Laine was all alone at the back post there. One time now won. No chance for UPL that time. Now, the Blue Jackets are now they got a third of the Sabres goals. 9-3. And, it's too bad the defense didn't play any better in front of him. No, that time I don't think it was on UPL as much. Not really anything he could do about it other than try to get big. And he tried. And, the tracking wasn't necessarily there. Oh, look at this. Blue Jackets have it in the slot. Couldn't finish it home. Sabres are going to clear it. that third line out there again for Buffalo. Middlestat, Olofsson, and Jost. Middlestat and Olofsson always just not great. Oh, there's another good shot. Another good save there by UPO. Just keep getting that save percentage up, bud. Just keep it going. Sucks, but not going to complain because I have him on my fantasy team. Yeah, Lane. I thought he was going to be good this year. He's got 2 goals tonight, only 6 on the season, so it's been an underwhelming year for him. But Dahlin, he's got 15 points in his last 11 games here for Buffalo. And another really good thing, at least UPO didn't give up 9 goals. Yeah, guess you could look at it that way. Sabres, they knock it in on Korpisalo. He's just going to say, I've already given up 4 goals here tonight. Not going to try this again. So, 14:36 to go here in this third period. It just seems like the Blue Jackets are trying to run this clock out, get out of this game, because it's been hell for them. And it will be hell, especially if the Sabres get a 10th goal here. So, that Lane goal assisted by Gavrikov and Chinakhov. I like that. Couple of nice Russian names. Chinakhov, Gavrikov. Yeah, a lot of Russians on this squad, don't they? All right. Sabres, nice stretch pass. Looking for Girgensons. Goes down on the far side, drops it back. Nobody home, though, for Buffalo. They're going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Samuelson lifts that one behind the Blue Jackets net. They keep it there. Sabres, that's a good shot from Samuelson. Barely missed the top corner. Here's Girgensons now, or that's Krebs spinning around in the corner. Tries to center it into the slot for Girgensons. Girgensons doing a good work of keeping possession, but only momentarily because the Blue Jackets have just cleared. The Sabres are second in scoring and 32nd in high-risk chances against. If they play D and pick up maybe a defensive defenseman and a goalie, they could be a playoff team next year. Why not this year? They got really good offensive stats right now. It'd be nice if they could do it here again. Oh, Skinner just took a tumble behind the Blue Jackets net there. The defenseman walking out here. Nice outside pass for Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau into the slot. Ooh, that just tipped wide. Boone Jenner with the deflection there. Just wide of the near post. UPL once again not tracking that puck all too well. Here's Skinner on the puck with the break. Gets it inside for Tage Thompson. Tage Thompson getting dragged and ragged right now. Centers it. Jack Quinn steps and takes the shot from the slot. That's saved by Korpisalo, much to the pleasure of the fans there. All right, see ya, Bold Soup. 1, 2, 3. I like that name, by the way. Bold Soup. It's funny. Sabres into the neutral zone. We are, ladies and gentlemen, just reminding you guys, 1 away from 1450. Who wants to be the 50th subscriber for this new 100, this new century mark? Here are the Sabres now. Oh boy, that's not good. No, but Middlestat did good work. Or that was Paterka doing good work, getting out of that pressure. Sends it out wide for Quinn. Quinn up top for Bryson. He's got 2 points tonight. Let's see if he can make it 3 here. Quinn with it. Takes the shot. Patted away there by Korpisalo. Another good save there. Easy stop, though, for him. Paterka loses his footing. Slips on himself. And the Sabres are going to have to regroup again. Cousins backhands that one between the legs of the Columbus Blue Jacket player there. Quinn, but we're going to have a fight. Cousins getting involved now with Sean Corrali. He's been kind of mean tonight. I don't like that Corrali guy, the former Boston Bruin and Florida Panther. I mean, if they can continue to score that way and just pay some more attention to D, it's possible. Yeah. They've been in a good stretch since that 8-game losing streak where it seems like they couldn't hit the side of a barn. Hey, we hit 1450. That's just great. Love that. Thank you guys so much. There's Darren Pang just talking to all the players. Of course, only to the Sabres. Doesn't seem like the Blue Jackets are in that much of a talking mood. So, we go to a commercial break now. Sabres up by 6 still. It's been a really good game offensively. Defensively, they gave up 3 goals, which is never ideal. Hey, we came to another one. Let's go, folks. Let's go. This stream, I think we've gained. We started at 14 14. I don't remember. That's kind of funny. If I rewound, I probably couldn't remember. Let's see here. What did we start the stream at? 1431. So we've now gained 20 new subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. That's because of you guys. Thank you. We keep growing this channel. I love it. Been here every step of the way, of course. It's really nice to see everyone come together and support another smaller YouTuber like me. Because believe it or not, I'm very small in real life and on YouTube. But yeah, thank you guys so much if you've subscribed. And it is kind of weird though. You beg and you beg and you beg, but it's like, I love the Bills social media account. Day 1 of giving Josh Allen Christmas presents, but they get progressively weirder. What? The B movie? Oh my god. This is kind of fun. He's going to have so much garbage. Alright, so we're back from the commercial break, just looking at what some of the other teams have done. Winnipeg Jets putting up a crap ton of goals as well tonight. That was a long time ago. Now it's the Sabres' turn. Tuch Thompson with 5 goals. Gimme yo 9-3 in what world? Jack Dale, how tall are you? Well, the answer is hilariously, I'm short. Not midget short though. Not midget short, but yeah. Well, looks like Dylan Cousins got a penalty for some stupid reason. Here come the Blue Jackets now. Marchenko, he's got a lane to the net. He takes the shot on the backhander. He just missed the far corner there. Had a good look. Luukkonen once again, way down low, way too soon. Sabres, they give it away. Marchenko out wide for Gaudreau. Back around for Laine in the far side faceoff circle. Near side for Gaudreau. Trying to send that one to the front. Could not find the stick though. Here's Gaudreau inside for Marchenko. Out wide for Laine. Near side. Gaudreau. Back up top. The one-timer from the defenseman. That was Marcus Bjork. It did not get through. Gaudreau centers it. Back post. Laine looking for the hat trick. Could not get it through. Another shot towards the net. Luukkonen with a fine save. And now the Blue Jackets will give it away. And with a minute to go on this power play, the Sabres clear. Jack Doe, it's okay. It sounds so conciliatory. So sad. Here we go. Jackets enter the zone again. Roslovic losing control of it. Nyquist had the puck played between his legs. They got it back though with Kent Johnson. Johnson now on the puck. Spins it, backhands it down low for Nyquist. Nyquist around. Up top for Gavrikov. Gavrikov to Johnson. Centers that one into the slot. Up top for Gavrikov. Out wide for Laine. Takes the shot. That is blocked, but not out. Blue Jackets again with another quick shot. The one-timer from Roslovic. That hit the outside of the net. Roslovic into the corner. Played around. 10 seconds to go on this power play now. Sabres really looking to get a kill here. They're on their toes. Roslovic down low for Nyquist with 1 second to go. The Sabres return at even strength, but the Blue Jackets almost get a goal there. It deflects just wide of the net again. Here's Nyquist. Wow, my clock really wasn't running here for a while. 9:36 to go here in this third period. The Sabres trying to hold on to this 9-3 lead. And they have a almost breakaway opportunity, but everyone is so gassed right now that the Sabres just flip it down. Jack Doe, I'm only 5'7" and 13. I'm shorter than a 13-year-old. No offense to you, Jack Dale. I'm 18 and I'm shorter. Sadness. Here's Owen Power trying to bust his way through. Couldn't get through the Blue Jackets defense system there. But they turn it over. Skinner looking for his 5th point tonight. Gets it down low for Tuch. Tuch bounces that one into the corner. It seems as though the Sabres have just kind of let their foot off the pedal here. Just to, get some sportsmanship. Just mercy kill, I guess. Here's Thompson now to Alex Tuch. Tuch spins around. Up top for Thompson. The pass is deflected between his legs. Blue Jackets almost were in on a break, but they couldn't get to that one. And the Sabres take it back now. Here's Power. Owen Power holds on to this one. He's going to waste some time here. Owen Power across to Dahlin. Dahlin makes a nice move to slip away from one, gets through another, gives it to Peyton Krebs through the middle. Peyton Krebs loses control of it. Olofsson couldn't get to it either, and Line takes it back now, but he gets it right back again off the turnover there by Middlestad. Weak play there by Middlestad. Blue Jackets out wide, down low. Roslovic back across his body. I'm 17 and 5'2". Wow, Hockey Central, I'm taller than you. Think. Wow, I thought you were like 15. No offense. Ouch. Ouch. I do have a softer voice, I suppose. Here's Pailu to Yokiyahu. I'm taking L's right now in the chat. Why? Whatever. Here comes Bjork for the Blue Jackets. Bjork, the defenseman, knocks it in low. Here's Goudreau. Goudreau up top. The one-timer from Bjork bounces off the rebound. Fell to that call-up defenseman. He could not get it to go, though. But it looks like we have a stoppage in play here. Who is that? That is... I'm not... Oh, is that Bayreuther? Gavin Bayreuther? I believe it is. But, folks, make sure to keep smashing that subscribe button. We're at 14:51 right now. Oh, now we're up to 14:54. Let's keep it going. We're 6 away from 1460. What a good stream here. Love this. So we go to a commercial break. I should probably keep this clock ticking. It is behind, but we are way over halfway through. 7:10 actually to go here in this third period. My clock is very much behind. Buffalo. I like that they play a boring game. Oh, look at that. New York Knicks are blowing out the Atlanta Hawks. Finally, they're beating a team over 500. I'm a Knicks fan, by the way, if anyone was wondering. So, yeah. We're down to 7:10 in this third period. Sabres up still by 6. Both teams playing some they're just damage limitation hockey right now. Just want to see what UPL's stats are. He is 864. Of course he is. He's going to have 3 goals on 22 shots. Shots, by the way, are in favor of Buffalo, 29-25. So it's not like the Sabres have 50 shots or anything. No, this just happened. Someone said just turned on the game. Boring. The Sabres say Pat LaFontaine is the only other Sabre to have 2 6-point games in a season. I wonder, Thompson do it here tonight? Let's see here. Yeah, Thompson does have 6 points. So that is his second 6-point game of the year. Crazy enough. Wow. Thompson. He's now 3rd in the league in goals scored. He's only 2 behind Jason Robertson, 1 behind McDavid with 21 goals. Tage Thompson has been amazing. Someone just said Jack Dill, ruthless. Yeah. Oh, there's a quick shot. Good save there by UPL. He tracked that one a little bit better. Sabres now off the rebound. They're just going to clear this one down the ice. And we have now 6:59 to go here in this third and probably final period. I have to say, I have a hunch that this game isn't going to overtime, guys. Bit of a hunch. So 6:59 to go here. Sabres up by 6. Let's keep that clock ticking. They win the face-off. Poso in the fourth line out here. Sends it near side for Bryson. Bryson with a bit of speed. Bryson centers that one, looking for Poso there. He's only got the 1 goal on the year. With Poso, after that 20-goal year last year. Gergensons plays it around. He missed the defenseman, though. All right, UPL plays it from behind his own net. Gives it to Jacob Bryson. He's got 2 assists tonight. Samuelson with it now. Sends it past through the middle of the ice, just outside of the reach of Gergensons. He tips that one into the Blue Jacket zone. Unfortunately, though, no other Sabres were there helping him forecheck. Bryson, or Pilu now. Pilu back for Dahlin. Here's Dahlin. Makes a nice move. Gets around one. A Blue Jacket takes a tumble. Dahlin looking for that end-to-end rush. Plays it back post. Tipped in front. Jost tip went just wide. Here's Pilu now. Down low to Jost. Jost spinning out of the corner. Jost looking for an option. He doesn't have any. Blue Jackets take it away, and they have a 3-on-2 rush now. But all the speed is killed. Ken Johnson did not do good there. Ken Johnson gave it away again. Sabres clear. It looks like the Sabres fans are waving in the crowd right now. Oh, this is brutal. Absolutely ruthless. You guys think that Jack Dill is ruthless? No, he's not. He's harmless. He's a nice guy. Nice, great guy. But these Sabres fans in Nationwide Arena right now are doing the wave. And now the Blue Jackets fans have joined in here. 9-3, and your home fans are doing the wave. That's kind of funny. He only scored 6 points on Halloween. Gretzky's the only one ever to do that on Halloween. Yeah. Another obscure stat for you guys. And here comes the Sabres again. Tuch gives it away just inside that blue line. Sabres, oh, that's offside. Yeah. Offside there against Jeff Skinner. He's got 4 points tonight as well. And that's made for a rather boring game now. 9-3 with what? 4:52 to go here in this third period. Buffalo Sabres. Let's see what Sabres Twitter is saying. Tage Thompson is practicing black magic. He's just the sixth player since 1996 to score 5 goals in an NHL game. Someone needs to do a Sabres Twitter, a solid, and make Tage fan cam. I will retweet it every single game. Tage Thompson right behind McDavid for lead in goals. So Thompson, the only other player to have scored. This Sabres Columbus game is scheduled to be replayed in NHL Network at noon Thursday, 2-hour version. Oh, Buffalo. Tage Thompson. He's a crazy man. I want Tage Thompson to score a double. I hope so. I want to get 10 goals, guys. 10. One more. Just put the cap on this. I don't know. This has been such a stupidly just weird game. Sabres go out to a 6-0 lead. Jackets get 2. Sabres get 3 more, make it 9-2, and then the Jackets get 1 here in the third period to make it 9-3. I don't think I've ever seen a game like this, though. But I keep saying that. Now I have. Now, and then we can add this to the category of stuff. You know? Alright, just looking around the NHL. Looks like Washington beats Philly 4-1. 2 empty net goals there by Ovi. And right at the end of all of that, there was some fighting. Puljujarvi saying, maybe I just don't have it. Poor Jesse Puljujarvi. He's kind of a bust. Alright. 4:45 to go here, folks, in this third period. I've lost energy. I'm hungry. And the Sabres are winning by 6. Who would have thought that to happen? Second line out here, kind of the first. Sabres don't necessarily number their lines. This Cousins Quinn Peterka line has certainly been playing like their first line. Blue Jackets try to get that one out front. They get it to the back post. Oh, the defenseman tried to make one too many moves. Jack Quinn takes it, steals it, trying to send that one far side for Peterka, but it bounces off, and it's a fortunate one. What? Come on, Luukkonen. You have to save that. There's a 4th for the Blue Jackets. Consolation goal again. Luukkonen, that's a really bad goal to give up again. That's probably his 3rd one that I would say is not good. That shot, you're right at the face-off circle, far corner, back post. It's just not a good one. If you're Luukkonen, UPL still struggling. That's another 4-goal game for him. 9-4 now. Sabres. It was a bad break, but Nyquist had a wide open lane to the net. But Luukkonen, the same things are plaguing him right now after a good start to the game too. They just take too many risks, reel it in. Yeah, you'd like to see them curb some of the goals here. But it's just not happening. Fortunate enough that these 4 goals for the Blue Jackets are not going to work out for them. They're still down by 5 with 4 minutes to go here. But I wouldn't put it past him to score 5 on Luukkonen. He's certainly kind of tailed off here. Jackets get it to the back post. Kent Johnson now in the corner for Boone Jenner. Boone trying to go around to the front of the net. He gets taken down. Sabres get the puck back and work their way out of their own zone. Here comes Buffalo now. Peyton Krebs. Slot pass, looking for a Poso. The puck just kind of rolled off his stick there a little bit. Here's a Poso now. Plays it down low. Looking for this teammate there, but knowing the Sabres, they will find a way to choke this and lose 10-9. I wouldn't put it past them. There's still too much time on the clock. There's a nice centering pass from the Blue Jackets. No, the Blue Jackets have responded kind of nicely. They've scored 4 goals in these final 2 periods here. The bad part is they gave up 3 in that second. They have not given up a goal here in this 3rd period, though, to the Sabres. You would have liked that. Oh, here's Casey Middlestat on a turnover here. Centers that one for Jost. Could not finish it, though. Middlestat, he's feeling himself a little bit here. He's got some energy in his boots. But there's a hand pass or offside. So, 2:42 to go now in this 3rd and final period. Sabres up 9-4. It's kind of a weird score, 9-4. There's a Santa Claus in the crowd there. But Buffalo. When will you stop giving up goals, Buffalo? You imagine scoring 4 goals and still losing by 5. That's kind of embarrassing, folks. Here's Cole Sillinger now for the Blue Jackets. Skates around, gets inside for Gustav Nyquist. Gustav. I've always liked that name, Gustav. It's more Czech, though. Gustav. The E. That's a good one. Jackets, they center that one, looking for Marchenko. I've said his name quite a bit tonight. Kirill Marchenko. The Russian. Oh, there's Peaky making a nice move there. Gives it away, though, to Middlestat. Here's Middlestat now. On the break back the other way. Middlestat, that's definitely offside. Jost, way too soon. A little excited there. I think that's the only line here for the Sabres tonight that has not scored a goal. Even when you score 9 goals, you can't get 1. Guys, come on. All right, back into this one. Under 2 minutes to go here. Reminder, folks, we'll have some final quick thoughts with Cal after the game here. Thompson with 3 of the hardest shots tonight, 100-191. He's definitely going to the All-Star game and doing hardest shots. Usually that's reserved for defensemen, but tonight Thompson has that honor of having the hardest shot. Icing waved off. Jackets throw it in front. Luukkonen with a bit of a weak clearance there. Good thing no other Jacket there besides Boone Jenner was there. There's another quick shot from the point. It goes wide. Peyton Krebs has it. Takes in. Backhands that one to center ice. And we have a little over a minute to go here, folks. I'm going to boost my energy a bit here. Come on. 1 minute to go here. Sabres about to cap off what is a crazily good offensive game from them. Another bad defensive game, though. But we'll not think about that. Here's Bryson behind his own net. Bryson just trying to eat away at some of this clock. Paolu, he's getting dogged on. Nice breakout pass for Middlestat. Middlestat just going to flip that one down length of the ice for Peterka. Here's Peterka out of the corner. Back up top for Power. Power down into the corner for Quinn. Quinn with 22 seconds spins it off. Yeah, let's just put our GGs into the chat, folks. Here's Line A into the slot. They couldn't get it there. Sabres reverse it. They get it out past the blue line, past the red line, into the Jacket zone. Middlestat down low into the slot. There's a quick shot there from Quinn, he breaks his stick, and that's going to do it here, folks. That is it. 9-4 is the final score here from this game. Sabres have just absolutely gone off. And let's put some GGs into the chat. Rip Columbus. Rip. Stick around, folks. We're going to get some quick thoughts here.
Recording in progress.
With Cal.
Recording stopped.
No, recording is not in progress. This won't take too long. We have mainly some of the same stuff to say here. But the Sabres, they climb up now to 12-13-1 after what is an absolutely awesome game from Tage Thompson. Yeah, let's get some W's in the chat. Let's go. W's. Bingo. Yeah. There we go. Let's get some W's in there. But that was a good game here from Buffalo. Just dominated it from end to finish. Of course, you'd like to see UPO not give up some of those goals. But what it is, right? All right, let's get my headphones back on here and got some closing thoughts here with Cal. All right, Cal. Oh, Cal, you got the floor, sir. Whatever you want to rant about, just go ahead. I don't really care anymore.
Alrighty, positive game definitely didn't go for, high spot there. Tage Thompson didn't have a chance in the last 5 minutes. Kind of disappointing he didn't get a chance there to break the franchise record for most goals in a game. All that aside, though, phenomenal game for the Sabres. The only issue I have is Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Again, low 20 shots, and he lets in 4. Any other game, we pretty much lose that game. I mean, it's tough to score 5 goals a night, let alone 9. So we need a goalie. If Kevin Adams isn't trying to get a goalie, I mean, it's just a wasted season. It's so frustrating, too, because with a good goalie, this team is clearly a playoff team. It's never been more evident. And, this entire tank series / rebound, like this is the first season where I'm like, we're missing one player and we're a playoff team. And if Kevin Adams cannot, get the goalie, or they make the excuse, oh, we got some coming up, that's unacceptable and inexcusable. You have to get a goalie. Comrie's not the answer. Anderson's a good backup, but he's no starter anymore. He's so old. His body can't physically play every single night. We understand that. And UPL has been atrocious up here. I mean, even in his wins, he's still letting more goals than expected. Analytic wise, and it's just kind of pathetic for the Sabres. One player away from being a playoff team. Make it happen, Adam. Just get someone. And it's very frustrating to see Matt Murray, the goalie who we actually traded for that didn't want to come here, playing out of his mind in Toronto, putting up huge stats, while we sit here, score 4 goals a night and lose 6-4 every night. But this, tonight we scored 9 goals. Again, that's not going to happen every night, though. Most games are going to score between, 2 and 4. We need a goalie that consistently lets up between 2 and 3, so we can win those games where we score 3 to 4. And unfortunately, we don't have a goalie on the roster right now that I can depend on to win those games where we score 3 goals. I mean, any team that scores 3 goals in the NHL should have a good, 60-65% chance to win. We have to score 5 goals to have that 60 to 65 chance to win. That is unacceptable. Other than that, though, great game for the Sabres. I think this will, be a huge momentum game, and hopefully the Sabres can bring that momentum back at home and then into Pittsburgh in the home and home series this weekend. That's all I got.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. You look at the bottom of the standings, and everyone has a negative goal differential. You see the red, and then there's Buffalo, +9 now. They have scored 105 goals in just 26 games this year. Remember that one year where they only scored 199 in the entire season? Wow, it's kind of weird how things have kind of reversed here for the Sabres. They're playing entertaining hockey, and I think that's all we could have ever asked for. It was definitely an entertaining game to react to and to commentate on, and to everyone that stuck through right to the end, we did promise a dance, so we will do that momentarily, but we would like to thank you. We got 23 new subscribers tonight, so to all the new members of this community, thank you. We promise not to squander this. We will accept your support in stride. And now, let me find this "I'm a Gummy Bear" song. We are definitely dancing to the "I'm a Gummy Bear." I don't think Cal's gonna hear it here.
Yeah, I might not be able to hear it, but I'll hear it in spirit. Long season to go though for the Sabres too. A lot of time to get this ship right, and they've played fun hockey, so hopefully they can keep it up and get into the playoffs.
Well, that's funny.
And the New York Knicks won today too.
Gummy
So
bear.
double win for me. Good to see.
Hey, they finally beat a team above 500. Okay.
It happened.
Here we it's my I don't know if there's any way for me to share my audio with you, Cal. If I can do
It's okay. I'll listen in spirit.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Album in stores on November 13th with lots.
This is so bad. Such a bad song.
I need that Labushkin goal.
It was the Gummy Bear song. 2.9 billion views. I didn't realize it was that good.
Oh yeah.
Wow. But anyways, we'll leave the stream off on that point. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to get notices on new videos, new streams, you name it. I was Don. This was Cal. This is Buffalo Sports Center. See y'all in the next